Klein and Allie, good morning. It's Tuesday. Pantyhose Greg here, doing nothing. I'm doing absolutely nothing.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, good morning, and how the hell goes it? Here we are on a Tuesday, inching closer and closer to the end of the year. More importantly, to KROQ's almost acoustic Christmas. We'll get your ass on the floor today and do some VIP stuff for you as well. It is Klein Alley Show on KROQ. How the hell goes it? I'm Klein. That is normally where I would say is Allie, but Allie no está aquí hoy.
I have diarrhea.
That may be the reason. Although she did tell us yesterday, and I will play you some damning audio that happened almost exactly 24 hours ago on this show. Allie came in here. She looked terrible, but that's not saying much because we all look terrible this time of the morning. And she's been doing a lot of flying around as of late because, to be completely honest, and I told her this off the air, so I don't mind saying this on the air, she went through much of her life not getting invited to things and feeling excluded and feeling left out. So now...
You think she's making up for all that time?
Yes,
she was like
yes.
by herself at home or whatever?
Now I feel that any little invitation she gets, no matter how inconvenient it is, like over the weekend it was a surprise party in Sacramento for her stepmother-in-law's 70th birthday. Couldn't think of a more skippable event on the planet. And she's
it was at noon, too, yeah.
She's like, I'll be there because I think that for whatever reason, and I've known this about Allie because, you know, most of life is people saying, hey, I'm doing a little thing at the house this weekend. You want to come by? And everyone goes, yeah, sure, we'll try to make it. And then you don't make it. You send them a text later and go, sorry, I hope you had a good time. Allie, for whatever reason, is one of these people that if anyone even floats a inkling of an invitation by, she takes it. Me? Oh, yeah, of course. Whatever, I'll be there. So she thinks it's a good thing. I think it's a fault. But anyway, this is what happened yesterday on the show, and then I'll explain where she is today.
Oh, yeah, they're going to go way up, those views.
Allie's covering her face. She's hiding her shame because she claims that now she is sick. Didn't stay home, though. Wanted to come in here and...
I will go home right now. Do you want me to?
Well, you've already brought all the germs here, so now they're here. So now we're living...
I know that it's annoying for everybody else.
Is it COVID? Is COVID still around?
It doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar. And I wonder if COVID is even... Like, if I were to tell all of you I have COVID, would it be like, oh, cool, she just has COVID?
So guess what, guys? She's got COVID.
Yay!
It was unbelievable because she proved the power of the mush by saying it doesn't feel COVID-y, and then decided yesterday after the show, after feeling terrible and breathing all over us, that she was going to go home and test. And apparently she does have COVID, and that's another Allie move right there. It's just getting involved in a trend 3 years after anyone cared about the trend. That's another big one as well. So she is right on trend. Wishing her all the best. I don't think she feels as bad as she did.
By the way, people don't stay home for COVID anymore.
By the way,
why isn't she here? Give her a call. What the hell?
Omar, I said that I talked to her yesterday on the phone, and she said, "Yeah, it's COVID." I said, "Great, see you tomorrow. If you feel okay, come in here." I don't know. I don't want to get everyone sick before Acoustic Christmas. I go, that's fine. No big deal. Just come on in.
Probably she already did. If she was in yesterday. The one thing I do know about COVID is that it's very infectious and it's very spreadable.
Yeah,
right?
and I said you came in yesterday. Yesterday we were in the same room, breathing the same air, had meetings after the show. We were all over each other, not in a sexual way. So I said, at this point, the damage has been done. Just come on in. And that was, I think, the plan. And then Vanessa, for some reason, sent her a text and said, stay home.
We were talking behind the stage as well. She told me she wasn't feeling great, like at all.
Well, when do any of us? When is the last time anyone on this show has felt great?
Great point.
I'm being honest. Like when?
It's been 5 years for me.
Yeah, easily a decade since I felt great.
Vanessa, you never feel 100% when you're working on the show, waking up this early, right?
I do remember one day when I was like, I can do it. And then I actually couldn't do it. And I came and I was like, I wish I stayed home. So I didn't want that for her. She told me she felt terrible.
So anyway, she's home nursing her COVID right now. And she returns. And if not, oh well.
If she dies, she dies.
Yeah, this is how she would. That would be how Allie would go out. There was no COVID deaths in all of America for 4 years, and then one person gets it going to Sacramento. Anyway, lots going on. There's giant wildfires apparently all over the place in Malibu this morning. Waking up to that, we got good things as well to get to. So we'll do it all after this one. Sweater weather, how appropriate. Temps in the 40s in parts of SoCal right now here on KROQ.
All right.
6.7 KROQ. Klein Alley Show on a Tuesday morning. Just got to stick with us over the next 4 hours. Got for you some tickets on the floor. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. VIP access as well. Pepsi VIP party. You'll get into that. And I believe we're going to hook you up with a Vizio 5.1 sound bar so that you can experience all them sounds of being at a live event in your own living room. And that's all going to be coming up later this morning right here on KROQ. I'm Klein. That would be Allie.
It doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar.
Well, it is COVID. That's going to come back to bite you in the ass.
Nothing but COVID-y.
What a great quote. Doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar.
Doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar.
It's well, she knows how she feels. So anyway, Allie's got the Cove apparently, and yes, this is not an old show. I can understand why you'd be listening to this going like, oh, is this a replay from 2001?
Right? That's why I was kind of like, yeah, could it be? And sure enough.
It's 2024. She's bringing it back, baby. So there you have it.
It's vintage COVID.
Vintage COVID. She got that original H1N1 or whatever that thing was at the beginning. Right. Who even knows anymore? On the show today, some clickbait. We'll get to that. Good Santa, bad Santa audio. As you know, we're officially in that time of year where mall Santas are all over the place. And some of them are doing things that are making the news for good reasons. And as always, unfortunately, some of those mall Santas not necessarily making the news for good things. So we'll get to that.
You taking your kids to the mall Santas? I used to do that every year. And then the last couple of years, I kind of just kind of stopped.
You know, it's so funny because the last couple of times that I have walked, not with a appointment. Apparently now that's the way it works. You're supposed to get appointments. The idea of just walking randomly by the Santa.
You have to download another app?
Yeah, then when you download the app and then you download it and they say, because you go, oh, this is great. Look, at Santa's right there. There's no line. Oh, what are the odds of this? Then you go there and they go, do you have an appointment? And you go, no, what are you talking about? It was in the middle of a mall.
Jesus.
But then you had that hack? You catch them on their lunch break or something?
Well, that was the greatest hack ever, which is that every hour, I think they're required by law to go get 10 minutes to get lunch or something or smoke a cigarette. So you just wait by the Santa lunch break area. And then
so you don't get the official sit on the lap, but you get like the walk to, I'm going to go take a whiz or whatever.
Yeah, you get the high five and like the poop walk Santa who's like, all right, whatever you need, kid, I'll get it for you this year. And then you move on and you're like, hey, and you snap a picture with my phone as Santa's walking by.
Merry Christmas, kids.
Yeah, I have like a few pictures of like the back of Santa walking by my kids. And that's going to be on the card.
Great father.
Yeah, well, look, it's better than trying to make a stupid appointment because when they say download the app.
No, it's not. Just do the appointment if that's what it takes.
You download the app and then you go, let's see what you got.
It's a pain in the ass.
And then they go, we have nothing available today. And you go, I'm not coming back to this mall ever again, so forget that.
Sure.
It's not happening. Anyway, good Santa, bad Santa coming up later today. We'll get to that. Because Allie's not here today, recovering from her COVID, even though she says...
Doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar.
Everyone will get a chance to do the ADD news on the show today. You'll get a round of ADD news provided by Jake, one provided by producer Vanessa, and one provided by Postmaster Johnny. And,
can't wait for that.
Speaking of that, you'll have a chance to play one of those people for $100 of Allie's cash right now. Just because she's not here doesn't mean we won't pay the people. So if you'd like an easier $100 today, stuff going on in the news, have you been paying any attention? Perhaps you have, maybe you haven't. Doesn't matter. Call now, get $100 from someone on the show. It's a Pick Your Poison Tuesday, and we'll do it next.
It's almost Christmas.
This is your last chance. Every hour on the hour from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Tickets on the floor to the 33rd annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
This Saturday, Kia Forum.
Hey, what's up, people? This is Nick Hexum from 311.
Hey, it's Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins. What's up, y'all? This is Jim from Jimmy Eat World. Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to KROQ.
Hey, it's Beck. Me and KROQ are stuffing your stocking with tickets on the floor.
That's when things got out of control.
Franz Ferdinand, AWOL Nation, Linda Linda's Baby.
Yeah, we get kinky sometimes.
Tickets on the floor to the 33rd annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas, presented by Gain.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Proceeds benefit Power Loans Niños and Al Wooten Jr. Youth Center. Brought to you by Amazon Fresh. Shop same-day grocery delivery with Amazon Fresh.
KROQ, it's Klein Alley's show. Normally, Allie would be sitting right there and be battling you to keep $100 of her own money. When she loses, she pays the people with her own cash. But today, she's got the COVID, so she's home. And I know.
Are you feeling sick yet?
No, I feel great. I mean,
coming.
By the way, I don't feel great. I never feel great,
Right.
but my baseline is so mid that I'm just expecting the fact that who knows? For all I know, I'm a silent carrier. I probably had it.
I've had COVID for 3 years.
Yeah, probably had it nonstop every day, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm probably one of those long-time COVID guys. Hey, if you're on the phone now and you want $100 of Allie's money, I just want to warn you because today you'll be battling anyone else on the show. You could take on Omar, Jake, Postmaster Johnny, or Vanessa. The choice is yours. This guy's very upset. He claims he played Allie Knows the News a few months ago, and he's got a bone to pick with us.
Yeah, you guys did a segment where it says you're not appreciated. I feel I'm not appreciated from you guys. I played Allie Knows the News about a month and a half ago. I battled Johnny, and I still haven't received my $100. I don't know.
This guy beat Johnny, he claims, and won $100. I feel like Johnny does usually pretty well with Allie Knows the News in some surprising way. He knows nothing about anything, but he knows about the news. Well, anyway, we'll have to track that down. If we owe you $100, we'll pay you, I promise.
Love the show.
Thank you.
Just don't like these people that answer the phone and pick the worst person to face Allie every single time.
It does feel like oftentimes they are looking for scraping the bottom of the barrel to find the contestant to battle Allie. And I don't know if Allie is having conversations behind the scenes where she goes, I don't want to pay the people, just pick dummies. But
just because I sounded like a cholo, Holmes, these guys hung up on me.
Oh, no.
Oh, we love the homies.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's not true.
Like, Klein's a fool. Like, aren't you, in the club, in the pool club?
I was jumped in as a straight-up fool.
Come on, sock check.
Don't make me catch you outside, Holmes.
Okay.
I know who you are.
All right.
Wow.
La primera lives.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Have a great day, guys.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for the nice words. All right, let's
Don't
get
mess
to
with
it.
La Primera, man.
A lot of people want in on this. Let's see here. A lot of worthy contestants battling in all different parts of Southern California. Say hi to Ryan on KROQ this morning. Hey, Ryan, good morning. How goes it?
Hey, good morning, guys. Happy holidays, Sweet Dibs.
Sweet Dibs, happy holidays.
Definitely not a cholo.
No cholo here.
So glad Allie's not here today, right?
Yeah, tell me about it. Easy money, and it's going to just be a much more pleasant listening experience for all. And by the way, our YouTube is just broken records now. The stream right now is, who knew that was the one thing holding us down was that Allie. Anyway, Ryan, who do you want to battle on the show today? You can battle anyone on the show for $100 of her cash.
I want Johnny. Let's do it.
All right. Johnny, go ahead and sequester Johnny. We'll get Ryan's questions ready to go. 5 questions here. Answer them quickly, confidently, and accurately.
I hear it in your throat, dude. It's starting.
I just got the first of it.
You got the vid.
I just got the
I heard it.
Damn you, Allie. You're killing us all. Mine will hit me right before Acoustic, I have a feeling. Like, day up. Let's get into it. It's time for Allie Knows the News, the Johnny edition.
Allie Knows the News.
Wildfire in this SoCal city has exploded to over 1,800 acres, causing mandatory evacuations, Ryan.
Oh, God, it's right by Pepperdine. Shoot, where the hell is Pepperdine? I'm going to say Ventura.
Question number 2. A suspect in the killing of the CEO of United Healthcare has been arrested. What was his name? What is his name?
His name is... He's rich, too. He's a rich kid.
Need a name. 3.
Richie Rich.
I know.
2.
Luigi.
Question 1.
Mangione.
Question number 3. A Disney influencer has died after a holiday event. Due to what reason, unfortunately? What reason did this Disney influencer die?
Too many heart attacks on a roller coaster.
Too many heart attacks. Question number 4. This KROQ band has just announced 3 massive stadium shows happening in 2025 in North America. Unfortunately, none of them scheduled for right here in Southern California. Which massive KROQ band has just announced these 3 big stadium shows?
Guns N' Roses.
And finally, we will end it with this. Speaking of music, after the end of her Eras tour, Taylor Swift gave $197 million to who?
Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots. That would be very generous of her. All right. Don't say anything else. We're going to bring Johnny in. He hasn't heard these questions. How do you think you did, Ryan? Decent? Average? Bad?
Not great. Luigi Mangione is the name of the guy. I know that.
No, don't
sure.
say anything else. Hold on. Johnny's in the studio now. Right. I don't want to. Johnny may not know any of this stuff. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Good morning. How goes it?
Feels so empty and quiet in here.
I know, isn't it great?
I feel bad for you.
Yeah, and look, this is fantastic. Yesterday she was over there.
Smell better in there?
Smells great. No pooger smell.
No food smell, actually.
She was coughing all over the place yesterday.
No,
Jake,
Jake,
you
stay over there. Stay over there.
5 questions, Johnny. You're battling and trying to protect Allie's $100. Once again, say hi to Ryan. That's who you're playing against right now. Here we go. Question number 1. A wildfire in this SoCal city has exploded to over 1,800 acres, causing mandatory evacuations.
Yeah, it's a big fire.
That was not the question, Johnny.
The city. Yes, Malibu.
That is the one we're looking for.
Yes.
Malibu. Johnny goes up 1-0, and we go to question number 2. A suspect in the killing of the United Healthcare CEO has been arrested. What was his name?
Oh, all the girls are posting about this guy. Luigi. Yeah.
Ryan got that as well. You are tied up. Nope, you're not tied up. You're still up by 1. 2-1, Johnny. We go to question number 3. A Disney influencer has died after a holiday event downtown. Due to what reason?
Oh, Black Girl Disney. That was her YouTube channel.
What?
Black Girl Disney? That was her YouTube brand.
Why did she die?
She had an allergic reaction.
That is correct. A food allergy. Johnny got it right.
Yeah.
Ryan guessed too many heart attacks, so Johnny goes up by 2 with 2 questions left. Johnny, look at you knowing what's going on in the world. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
Question number 4. This massive KROQ band has just announced 3 massive stadium shows happening all over North America in 2025. Unfortunately, not here, at least right now, in Southern California. Which band?
Stacked lineup. System of a Down.
That is correct. That's all I was looking for. But yes, it is a Korn. It's a good
Korn,
lineup.
Deftones.
Yeah, it's going to be a great. You got to go to Toronto if you want to go to the show, though. It's like Toronto, Chicago, and I think Jersey or something.
Breeze Airways. Here we come.
Go to question number 5, and I don't think there's a comeback in your future, Ryan, but here we go. Johnny's just playing for bragging rights now. After the end of her Eras tour, Taylor Swift gave $197 million to who?
Her touring crew.
That is correct. Spread it among the crew. Johnny, look at that. Ryan, you got your ass handed to you on a platter. What must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ? Go ahead.
My name is Ryan, and Johnny, who knows nothing, knows the news today.
That's somehow shockingly true. He does know nothing, but he knows the news today. Good job, Johnny boy.
Let's go. This one's for Allie, baby.
Later this morning, you get to deliver the ADD news for the first time ever.
Yeah, that's scary.
So go find 3 stories that matter to you and probably matter to no one else, and we'll see you back in the studio later this morning here.
Yes, sir.
Allie's got the COVID, so the show carries on, and we will continue with it after Lincoln Park on KROQ. could text. There's a GOAT line there for you, 24/7, 365. We'll unload GOAT a little bit later this morning for all of your comments, critiques, and criticisms about the show. You can also follow along on YouTube as we're streaming live right now. You can see what it looks like in the studio. A lot of space in here because Allie told us that she didn't have COVID yesterday, only to go home and test and find out that she has COVID.
Doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar.
That was what her quote was 24 hours ago, and then that changed pretty quickly about 12 hours ago when she says,
"Are you going to be able to talk to her later?"
I think she's resting her voice in case anyone asks her to do the national anthem again.
Okay.
She wants to make sure she's ready. Yeah, I don't know. Once again, I was actually surprised she wasn't here this morning. I thought she was coming in because I told her, I said, you and I sit in the room together. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. So just come in here. But then
I'm one of those unicorns that have never had COVID. I thought COVID was always the worst at the beginning, and then it kind of, improves a little. Is that not the case?
I thought as well that you're like the most, disgusting and contagious as you're building up to even testing positive. And then once you already get the double line positive, at that point, it's already pretty much through you. I don't know.
Yeah.
And she claims, by the way, and this is going to sound crazy, but she claims that she also, within the last month, got boosted.
Oh, really?
Which I was like, I haven't got one of those in years.
Same, for sure. I stopped getting the, how they would recommend the second vaccine. Oh, I guess they are boosters. Yeah. I stopped getting those, 2 years ago,
Yeah.
too.
But just because of the line.
Right. By the way, no judgment. If you want to get vaxxed up for a bunch of things.
Yeah,
I got the first few, I was trying to get out, live life, and, try to, curb this, whatever it was. I know people get real heated about this conversation, but I have not met anyone that got a updated booster as recently as a month ago and then ends up getting the COVID on a flight back from Sacramento, whatever. So Allie's not here today. Meanwhile, I hate to inform you guys that I have done yet another thing that I think will put me in the category of the biggest idiot you know. And I just am looking at this email I received from my kid's school because after the show today, as they are wrapping up, I can't believe it's crazy to say this, but if your kids go to LAUSD, you know that you're in store for a 3 weeks off for Christmas. 3 weeks.
They get 3 weeks. Wow. My kids only get 2.
3 weeks plus they decide to really stick it to you by adding a half day on this Friday. So it's really 3 weeks and another half day too. They really give it to you. So as a result, if you're a parent, you got a kid, and they're in school, you're going, what the hell are we going to do for 3 weeks? Got to figure it out.
Or you're like, oh, great, we get another extra week with our child.
Right, you could think that as well.
But no one thinks that.
I haven't met a parent that has said that yet, but yes, apparently that's another way you could think about it. So they're having some, end of year or whatever the hell it is, end of first half of the year, potluck lunch today that the parents are invited to come, and you're supposed to bring food. But apparently there's all these rules now. And one of
Is this for the kids or for the adults?
Well, I would like to. I'm going to be starving, so I hope the adults can eat. But I think it's mostly for the kids. But the adults are supposed to go. And I miss a lot of things that happen at the school during the morning hours because we're here doing the show. So this one's happening around 12:30, 1 o'clock, so I can show up. So I'm going to go. And I didn't realize I'm such a stupid idiot because it basically said, please pick what you're going to bring. And then reply, let the teacher know so that they make sure that they've got all their bases covered. And
they don't want to double up,
And as is everything these days with schools, there's a ton of rules now about peanut allergies and gluten-free stuff. You want to make sure every kid's got something to
Gluten?
I don't
Gluten's
know.
a thing, too, at school?
Wow. Dude, who knows? To be honest, I don't even read these things, but I know that it's something that comes up. And then on top of everything else, and this part is... This is where I really should do more reading. I said to my kid, I said, what do you want? Of all the foods out there, what would you like me to get? Because the rule is you cannot make food. This is not a make something at home and bring it in, because apparently too many people are gross now that they're making the rule you have to bring food in from a legitimate place, a restaurant or
good rule, by the way.
I agree. Great rule.
I support it.
I support that rule too, and I know it takes a little bit of the fun out of a potluck where you're like, oh, we made this ravioli from scratch and we're bringing it in, but it definitely makes everything a lot less gross. Because whenever I go to one of these things, especially with a bunch of families that I don't know and kids, boogery hands, etc., I'm only taking the stuff that's in the sealed containers from Ralph's. I'm not taking any of that stuff.
I eat it.
I know you would, Jake. You got a very different gauge. So I say to my kid, what do you want me to bring in food-wise? And she says biscuits from Popeyes. Now, I don't question that because it's a great answer. Popeyes got great biscuits. And
you raised it right.
I don't eat them very often, but it was a great response, and I said, God, I've raised this kid right. So I said, no problem. So I respond to the class and I say, I'll be bringing biscuits from Popeyes. Don't hear anything back. I just received an email from the school that said, looking forward to seeing you today at the Around the World potluck. And apparently it was a theme to this that I was unaware of because I didn't read any of the emails. But it was celebrating different cultures. And every other person that is bringing things, it says like, we can't wait to try the egg rolls representing China, the tamales representing Mexico, the meatballs from Italy, and then it says, and biscuits from Popeyes.
Man, that's soul food.
Every other dish
that's
that is
from Louisiana, man. Come on.
Every other dish is representing another country because there was a theme for this thing that I was unaware of that apparently is...
Not even the chicken.
Yeah, not even just the biscuits, which is really a great representation.
Love those biscuits from Popeyes.
It's celebrating Fat America is what we're doing. So every other dish, I guess, is someone, because they're learning. I didn't know this goes with a lesson, but everything else...
No. You're thinking about it the entire wrong way. You're going to be a hero today.
I know I will.
So yeah, dude. So let it unfold, and everybody's going to be like, "Oh my God, these biscuits are by far the best thing that is here."
I will be a hero, and everyone knows there is some pride you take when you bring the food to whatever everyone bring their own thing is, and yours is the first to be gone. That is a bragging right. When you go home and your dish is almost untouched, and it looks like there is a shame, a real walk of shame when you leave, and people say things like, we just filled up on the other stuff, but it looked great." When yours is the first thing gone, and I have no doubt the Popeyes biscuits will be the first thing to go.
100%. Bread. I went to one of these once, and what I brought was hush puppies, and I thought it was like people were like making fun of me. It was the first thing gone.
But I promise you that I am being silently judged because of all of the other foods that are listed here. I mean, there's 20 people in this class. They're all bringing something that literally has a country next to it, and mine is the only one that has Popeyes next to it. So I guess
do you think people are like looking up man, I don't know, is Popeyes a country? Like, you know what I mean?
I definitely think there's a lot of question going on. Like I'm going to come it's definitely going to I'm going to be the parent that's standing there, and they're going to be like, who brought the biscuits from Popeyes? And they'll be like,
Popeyes.
And everyone's going to be double fisting them at the time, so they're going to be like judging, but also being like, yeah, you know what? It's the best country.
Yeah, totally.
It's the best country on planet Earth, Popeyes. So there you have it. That's just one more reason that I'm an idiot. But at least, Nick, now I'm craving these biscuits. I got to wait 3 hours to eat them. It's KROQ, Klein Alley Show. Omar says new music coming. Robert Smith.
Yeah,
sure.
I saw an interview yesterday. 2 or 3 records. I forgot. I was like half asleep when I was watching the video. Yeah, but a lot of the new music is on the way. And yeah, they're going to tour before I think they're going to call it quits in 2030. I think they're going to just say
2030.
We're done.
That's forever away. Who cares? Hey, by the way, more importantly on the text line, thanks for saving my ass. Someone said biscuits originated in Europe, more specifically in Greece and Rome. So I could just say I'm representing the fine cultures of Greece and Rome with my biscuits from Popeyes that I'll be bringing to the Round the World potluck at my kid's school later. That's good. Now at least I have an excuse that I can use. That's good. I'll pretend I planned that on purpose. It's too late now, though. I can't. Klein is representing the fine geography known as South Central L.A. Way to go, Klein. I agree. I think the Popeyes is a great representation of America in so many ways. So I'm representing the good old U.S. I feel like a lot of times USA gets completely screwed on these round-the-world potlucks. No one thinks about the food right here in this fine country of ours. And we eat a lot of it. It's tons. We'll take a quick break. We're back in a second with your first ADD news. Jake, the nerd, will be on deck to deliver the news because Allie is not here today.
She doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar.
She said she doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar. And then she went on. And a lot of people asking the question, and I don't blame them, who's even testing anymore? Like, even if you think there's a chance, like, who even has those tests around anymore?
I had a stack, and they went right in the trash a year ago.
Yeah. Hers were expired. I talked to Allie yesterday after she took it. I was like, how expired was that test? She's like, it's like a year and a half expired. But for her, since she eats expired food and everything else, she said, not expired. Right. So anyway, she's not here today, but you can check us out on the stream on YouTube. We'll be back in a second with the first look of the actual news, ADD style, stuff that Jake cares about, and more after this.
Merry Christmas!
Klein Alley Show.
Merry Christmas!
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 FM. KROQ.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. A little bit later this morning, we'll get you on the floor for K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas happening this Saturday at the Kia Forum. We will get you in VIP style as well and give you a Vizio 5.1 soundbar, so you'll have premium sound at the show and at your house. That'll be coming up later this morning. And then starting at 9 o'clock with us this morning, all day long, every hour on the hour, get yourself more access to the floor for the greatest holiday tradition to happen in Southern California for the past 33 years. First, though, let's get to your news. Here we go.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for some ADD news. Oh, look, a lizard. I'll call you Scaly.
Allie has got the COVID, which seems weird to say. And as a result, even weirder that she tested and even weirder that she stayed home as a result of it. So Jake the Nerd will be delivering the news now. Although someone on the text line did point out, everyone knows that last week or two of the year is when you have to use all your unused sick days. So if you have been holding on to your sick days, those don't roll over to the new year. So as a result,
we don't have that here, though. Don't we have that BS flex time or whatever?
I think with sick days, it's different. I actually don't know. I haven't read the emails, as you know, or taken the proper training here.
Yes,
but
I gotta go. I'm sick.
I would imagine that most people are thinking to themselves, because you get that email that's like, hey, you have 11 unused sick days or 4 unused sick days. And you're like, oh, that means I have 4 vacation days that I got to use before the end of the year. So perhaps there's that. Who knows? Jake, what's happening in the world?
Well, we're waking up to the wildfire in Malibu reaching 1,800 acres. This morning at 2:30 a.m., Malibu city officials issued a mandatory evacuations for people living in some of those canyons. Officials are concerned about how the fire will spread today with those high Santa Ana winds in the forecast. Firefighters have not reached any containment numbers on the fire, and it was unclear how many structures have been damaged or destroyed, and there is still no word on what started the fire.
Omar was saying last night he couldn't even sleep because of how strong the winds were where he is, and he's in Rancho Cucamonga. So
it was so bad last night, dude. It was insane. I had to get up and put my have a couple of patio umbrellas. Had to lay them down, and then I woke up this morning and my Christmas decorations, all my reindeer, are just strewn about the entire lawn.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying don't decorate your own house. Just wait for the winds to let someone else's decorations go into your yard, and then boom. Happy holidays. My
neighbor's yard looks great.
I'm sure it looks amazing. They're going to win the street. This fire is out of control, and it's been updating as the morning goes on, but mandatory evacuations for some, and then others. I think Pepperdine students were told they have to stay in place. Classes canceled. A bunch of stuff happening, and what containment currently is 0, Jake?
Yeah, it was at 0.
Yeah, that's never good. So we will update you on that, of course, throughout the morning. Moving on.
Who doesn't like to dream about what they would do if they won the lottery? All the things you buy, all the people you want to talk to anymore. It's really the main reason you buy a ticket. Well, right now, the Mega Millions is up to $619 million. That's a cool $297 after taxes, but less than half of the biggest one, which was $1.6 billion, which was won last year. But if you want to dream tonight and be disappointed tomorrow, buy a ticket because the drawing is later today. Or don't buy a ticket and feel great when no one else wins and the jackpot grows. And there's still an unclaimed ticket worth $197 million that was sold in L.A. that actually had to be claimed by Saturday.
So they never came forward, that person.
So it's expired, huh?
It's funny,
Wow.
dude. I'm so convinced. I really went through every pocket of every pair of pants and jacket. I went through my car. I went through a shoebox. I went through everywhere I would have had those tickets because I know that place. I wish I could look at the surveillance footage.
But you know that place, or you bought a ticket from that place?
I bought many tickets from that place.
Hey, Klein, that's a great point. If I remember correctly, can't they pinpoint when that ticket was sold?
Of course.
And can't they kind of like,
Of course they could, but they don't want to, Omar. That's the point. They don't want to pay. We learned from that guy, the guy that was on our show.
No, but the store gets a kickback. So wouldn't it?
I think the store gets a kickback no matter what.
Yeah, the store is still going to get the kickback. And then they go, should we help track down? Because the reality is, yes, do they have surveillance footage of the person that went into that Encino Chevron and bought the ticket? Of course. Do they know exactly when that ticket was sold? Yes, they do. So couldn't they have just released that and say, does anyone know this person? They've got a ticket that's worth, whatever it was, $100 and something million.
$197.
Yeah, they could have done all that, but why would they?
Are you serious?
And the schools are going,
wow.
Don't release any, don't make it easy. We'd like this money for our, new science wing or whatever. So
we need more money for our potluck.
That's bogus.
So yeah, the reality is they could have helped track down the person, I'm sure, but I guess it's kind of on us if we're so dumb that that person.
If you're so dumb.
That person could be me, but that person is got to live now knowing that they did one of the most impossible things to do, which is win a lottery, win a ton of money, and then not do the easiest thing, which is just turning your ticket in to get the money.
You're going to have to live with that.
I'm going to have to live with that. Unbelievable.
You son of a bitch.
Now, not everyone can be lucky enough to live in a swanky shack like me, and it always seems like there's a shortage of housing. So now a new trend is turning all those dying malls across the nation into luxury apartments because what says great amenities like the smell of Cinnabon every morning?
Oh, I love that.
In some cases, entire sections of the mall are being redone, and developers are saying that the mall is becoming cool again. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, a lot of malls that weren't able to survive as malls because they got so much space, they did turn those into apartments. But I think what they're trying to do now is figure out this hybrid model. And I've seen that like at Americana when I go over there. Like there's people that live above that place, which this time of year when it's so crowded, and I mean it's probably nice a little bit. It's probably nice when like it's doing the fake snow thing and it's all festive. But for the most part,
after day one, though, don't you think?
Right. I mean, I lived not too far from the Grove when I first moved to LA, and I was like, oh, it's super convenient. And then as soon as things get like crazy around the holidays, you go, God, this is terrible. I got to move out of here. So good on you, but apparently that's that. Convenience-wise, as far as being able to just be near a food court at all times is great. But living in the mall is one of those things.
Yeah, but the Americana is nice. It's kind of swanky. I imagine the rent prices there are really high, too. But if you're just going to, like, a mall in wherever, like Hawaiian Gardens.
Yes.
It's not the same.
That sounds nice when you say Hawaiian Gardens. I'm in.
Yeah.
Our second sweater theme song of the morning, if you're keeping track, on brand with the weather. We get into a brand new hour of the show next and some acoustic Christmas tickets in your future. If you want to win, today's a great day to be paying attention. Allie's home recovering from the COVID, so we are wishing her well right now.
Doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar.
That's right. We get into a brand new hour of the show, maybe the greatest hour of your life, and we'll do it next on KROQ.
is the world famous KROQ.
Well, good morning and welcome to your Tuesday here on the world famous KROQ. Fire's out of control in Malibu. That's the bad news. Good news, at some point this morning, you'll get yourself some spots on the floor. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. In fact, talking about getting on the floor at a big show like that is a big deal. And in your life, if you go ahead and take stock, even if just thinking about 2024, but you can think about your entire life, very good things and very bad things have happened as a result of the floor. For instance, maybe once in a while you're walking in Vegas, down the casino, you find the black chip on the floor, $100 richer, just like that. And then there's those times when you drink too much and you wake up on a random floor. So the floor has been the bearer of many great memories and also a shameful place to wake up. And your floor stories could result in you getting on the floor, and maybe your greatest floor story yet for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. That'll be coming up later this morning. Get some good Santa, bad Santa audio coming your way as well, as we're officially in that time of year. And we will unload GOAT together in just a moment for any of your comments, critiques, criticisms, or complaint calls. In fact, when we start going through GOAT, we'll play this call.
God damn, Allie, for a lesbian, you took that banana like a champ.
What is that guy talking about? We'll have to figure that out when we unload GOAT together. Is it? We'll know next. If you left messages, you may hear yourself on the radio. We'll do it after Green Day. Good morning. Welcome to KROQ. Live interactive radio show, or as some people call it, a podcast that you can talk to, and that's what we're doing each and every morning right here on KROQ. You can listen along, you can even watch us, because we're streaming currently as we speak on KROQ's YouTube page. People enjoying it, watching it. Sometimes they listen to the show on their way to work, and then they get home and they want to watch what happened in the studio. Right now it's a very empty studio because Allie stayed home with COVID today. As a result, the show will continue, and we've got a lot of messages that are waiting on the GOAT line, which is there for you 24/7, 365. That number is 844-956-GOAT. And at least once a week, we feel the need to unload GOAT, make more room for your messages. Sometimes these are full of complaints, criticisms, death threats, or unanswered questions from the show, because we understand there's new people listening every day. As a result, you may have questions. You say, what the hell is that about? Who's that guy? What's that thing? Well, the GOAT line is there, and we always listen to these messages. Once again, you can leave them at 844-956-GOAT.
Calling to remark on a comment that Klein just made. This is Thunderbird Bart again, and he is 100% right that when he considers you a friend, he will insult you. In fact, the day we met, he told me that I look like a homeless person.
Well, listen. Maybe he does. And I don't necessarily mean that as a bad thing. These days, homeless, hipster, it's very hard to tell the difference.
I was there to give my vehicle to a homeless person.
Oh.
Isn't it funny and ironic?
Okay, yes, I do remember that. That was a nice guy. He had an extra car. We had a listener that needed a car, and they met up here at the KROQ studios, and this guy gave a car to a listener for no reason other than the fact he was just trying to be nice. And I couldn't tell which one, to be honest, I couldn't tell which one was the homeless guy getting the car and which guy was the one giving the car. But
that sounds like a compliment to me.
Yeah, it's a compliment. And also, as I was saying, and anyone knows this, especially guys, maybe not women so much, but guys do this. When you feel like you're close with someone, you're your boy, you can say the meanest thing ever to them, and that's your way of bonding nicely.
Totally.
Yeah, maybe it's more of an East Coast thing. I feel like on the West Coast, people are a little bit more pleasant with each other. But usually you say, like, I got a buddy that had a big scar on the side of his face, and his name was Molnar, and we used to call him Mole Scar, right to his face. And then whenever he would try to hit on women and tell him he got attacked by a shark or something, he'd try to come up with a cool story, we would just go up and tell him the real reason, which is that he had a weird skin condition that he tried to cut off, and that was it. He didn't like that, but that's how you knew we were friends, right?
Yeah, that's love.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. So I'm just sitting here making my lunch for work tomorrow and watching the show again from YouTube today. And god damn, Allie, for a lesbian, you took that banana like a champ. And that was a huge banana, too. I clocked about a minute and 10 seconds.
Impressive. She took that thing down in 2 swallows.
From your first bite to when you stopped chewing. It's a little hard to figure it out because you had the mask on, but I think it's about a minute and 10 seconds. Like, damn, I love the hot dog.
She would be very proud to know that you were watching. That's some of the many behind-the-scenes things you can see if you watch the stream on YouTube while we do the live show. You get to watch all that fun stuff like Allie deep-throating bananas during the commercial.
She loves looking at the camera.
Good morning, Klein and Allie. It's Pantyhose Greg here. You know, people don't like me.
Yeah, that is so true. I didn't realize how polarizing Pantyhose Greg is, because to me he's like just, as far as middle-aged guys go walking around in pantyhose, he seems like a nice enough guy, but apparently people really do not like him.
Totally kicked out of my partial hospitalization program. I only went there to get help for my behavior, and they kicked me out because this girl gave me a ride to the bank apparently against her will.
So
what?
He's always.
What is happening there?
They gave me money at the bank against their will. Apparently,
he's always got like a reason why he's the victim, and for some reason, I think that he thinks he's misunderstood. But listen to these examples he gives, because it makes me think that maybe I don't like him either.
She never spoke up and said no, or you're making me uncomfortable. I don't know you that well to take you. So the girl got me kicked out for asking her for a ride to the bank.
So in his mind, he asked someone for a ride to the bank. In her mind, he forced her to drive him to the bank against her will. So which story is true?
How does that happen?
Just based on the way he tells it, I got to side.
Like, did you ask her to withdraw money too?
Yeah, like I got to side with her because I don't think anyone would think that unless it was against will. But he met her at the hospital he was at, so maybe they all got some mental stuff.
Anyways, what else happened? Oh yeah, banned. When I lived in Alhambra, I was banned from like 6 businesses.
Once again, not looking good for him. 6 different businesses banned him?
People just do not like me. My parents are not going to Uber me to Thousand Oaks for Christmas.
Oh, man. They're not even going to send him in an Uber to go see his parents for Christmas?
They think I should have a job by now. Well, I told them I've looked and I've tried and there's nothing.
He's got to be close to 60. He should have a job by now. I'd have to imagine.
Okay, yeah. So, and then where I lived, they're on my ass about the TV was loud and I stole someone's Twinkies.
Okay, well, now I'm starting to think.
Weren't you looking for like a nanny for your kids?
He'd be perfect. Guy needs a job.
Guy in pantyhose, man.
Seems reliable.
Hey, I'm his agent. You go through me.
All right, that's why I got to go through Jake. That's right. This guy claims that currently now the biggest fight he's in is that his TV's too loud and he stole someone's Twinkie.
The TV was loud and I stole someone's Twinkies. Like that. They did say keep the bathroom clean, so that was nice. Anyways, Klein and Allie, you can call me if you want, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if anything. My name is Pantyhose Greg. I've got a reputation to live up to.
All right, and final message.
Hey, it's Big Alex again. This message is for Postmaster Johnny. Yesterday was my 26th birthday. Yay. And all day long, I was telling people, yeah, 26, halfway to 30.
That's right. That's one of Johnny's most famous quotes ever when he turned 26. He's halfway to 30. Got to take a quick break. We're back in a moment. When we return, we got Clickbait to get to. The internet's biggest mystery solved once and for all. Your tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas on the floor. VIP access to the Pepsi party, and get you a Vizio sound bar so you can have all that live concert experience in your own living room. All that and more coming up next.
It's almost Christmas. This is your last chance.
Every hour on the hour from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Tickets on the floor to the 33rd annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
This Saturday, Kia Forum.
Thank you, KROQ Acoustic Christmas!
Hey, what's up, people? This is Nick Hexum from 311.
Hey, it's Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins. What's up, y'all? This is Jim from Jimmy Eat World.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to KROQ.
Hey, it's Beck. Me and KROQ are stuffing your stocking with tickets on the floor.
That's when things got out of control.
Franz Ferdinand, AWOL Nation, and Linda Linda's Baby.
Yeah, we get kinky sometimes.
Tickets on the floor to the 33rd annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas, presented by Gain.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Proceeds benefit Paolo Niños and Alwood Junior Youth Center. Brought to you by Amazon Fresh. Shop same-day grocery delivery with Amazon Fresh.
few days until that band will be taking the stage. The Kia Forum. Love you to be there. VIP access on the floor coming up later this morning and all day here at KROQ starting at 9 a.m. You get tickets on the floor. We've got your VIP access. That'll be happening at some point between now, probably in the next hour right here on KROQ this morning for the 33rd annual Almost Acoustic Christmas. Jimmy Eat World. That is a holiday tradition. We got clickbait to get to. The internet's full of riddles and mysteries. We break them down, including something that is traditionally very female that men have dominated this past year. And they say that the future is going to show more and more men are doing this thing that is a traditionally very female thing. What is it? We'll get into that and more in this edition of Clickbait. 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 All right, Allie's not here, so that means that Vanessa, you get a chance to join us on the Clickbait as well. Get your thoughts on these. Here we go. We'll start with this one. As teased a moment ago, 2024 had more men doing this traditionally female thing than ever before, and it's only going to get more popular among men in 2025. What is it? Traditionally a female thing that more and more men are embracing. And no, Vanessa, you do not go first. I will call on you when it's your turn. Omar, what say you?
I'm going to say nowadays more and more men, and I am guilty of this, are cooking more. And I think traditionally it's, in a household, it's traditionally a woman's thing to do the cooking.
All right, Omar says cooking more is happening. Jake the Nerd, traditionally a female thing that more and more men are doing, and the future looks like it's only going to continue to be more and more guys are going to get into this.
I'm going to guess a pedicure.
Oh, interesting. Love a pedicure.
Does it?
You've had one?
Well, it's funny. My wife will get these occasionally, and she'll ask me to just, sometimes I'll just keep her company, and I'll just sit there with my sneakers in that bowl, like I'm wearing my shoes still. And then she's like, why don't you take them off and let them, rub your feet? And I go, I don't wish that on anyone. My feet are gross.
I've known a couple of dudes that have done that, and they swear by it. They say it's a great experience. I'm not into that. I've never even had a massage because I think I wouldn't
enjoy it. Right.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I've done it, I don't know, I'd say less than 5 times, and every time I think to myself, I would rather have this money.
I did it once with an ex-girlfriend, and it was fine.
It's like fine.
It's fine.
Like they put like things in the water, like lemon slices, and I think to myself, well, this is all just a giant waste. Well, this whole thing is a waste. I don't feel.
Like how many beers could I have bought with this money?
Right, that's what I think. And then at the end, you got tipping the wrong person. It's the whole thing. Anyway, all right, what say you, Vanessa? This is something that, of course, women have dominated for a while, but now men are getting into it, and they say the future is going to be men are going to continue embracing this traditional female thing.
Ooh, I was going to say cleaning, but now that I hear the question
sexist. All these
again,
answers are so sexist.
Because girls like everything organized, and I don't mind. Okay, I'm thinking makeup, wearing makeup.
Oh, one of you's right. She doesn't do clickbait often, but when she does, she comes to play. 2024, they said more men were buying and using makeup on a regular basis than ever before. And the trend...
Makeup? What kind of makeup?
The trend shows that is going to continue. And I don't even know if that's just guys trying to, cover up some zits or, make themselves...
Omar started this.
Well, Omar was doing...
Yeah, but that was a phase in my life, I don't do it yet. Just a guy liner, too, by the way. I wasn't wearing cover-up or anything like that.
I don't know if guys are doing makeup in the way, where makeup to look like they're wearing makeup. Like when Omar was wearing his guy liner.
Oh, yeah. I wanted people to know.
He wanted people to know he was emo, But, I think that nowadays, guys are just trying to be like, let me get every advantage I can get. It's not easy to date now. So if women are going to go out there and put their face on, why can't I?
Huh.
So they're saying more makeup was sold to men in 2024 than ever before. And they
men, stop that, please.
I have a suggestion. Tinted moisturizer. Boom.
What'd you say?
I have a suggestion for the guys that do want to follow this trend.
Taint moisturizer.
Tinted.
Oh, okay. I thought taint moisturizer. You got to moisturize that taint. Good idea. Moving on. Save your life now with this one. Bait. All right. According to experts, this is the most dangerous Christmas song, and you should never listen to it while driving because you have a better chance of getting into an accident if you are listening to this Christmas song. What is it? Holiday songs, as you know, all over the place now. This one, do not listen to while driving. Apparently, there's a better chance you crash your car. We'll start with Jake this time. Jake?
I'm going to just go with the Mariah Carey song because people go crazy for it.
Did they try to sing the high notes with her and then they run out of air?
Pass out, crash.
All right, it's a good guess right there. People do like that Mariah Carey song. I find it annoying, but I guess...
I find it annoying. What kind of human being are you?
I think I liked it at the beginning, but I think it's been overplayed now too much. And
shut your mouth.
All right, Omar. What song is the experts are claiming this is leading to car accidents? Avoid this song. Save your life.
Well, the science behind this is traditionally like music that is fast causes you to crash, because they did a rock and roll version of this, and I forget what song it was, but it had a high BPM. It was a high tempo thing. So I'm going to go with something that is full of energy and only gets played around the Christmas season. It's going to be Feliz Navidad. That sounds like a really fast song to me.
All right, Omar says Feliz Navidad. Y Prosperos
Jose Feliciano song, yep.
Vanessa, this song is, according to experts, the one that will most likely lead to you getting into a car accident. It's a holiday song, and if you listen to it, be careful. Be warned.
Well, Omar took the one that I was going to say, so I'm going to go with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Any reason why that one, or just guessing?
Vanessa needs to release a Christmas record right now.
Oh, my God.
That would be amazing.
Can you sing any of Rudolph for people?
Yeah. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
All she's got.
Great.
Honestly, I said that one because I couldn't think of anything else because I was going to say Feliz Navidad.
She is actually closer than anyone else. She's not right. No one's right, but they claim, I don't know why this is, but the Frosty the Snowman song is the one that is most likely to lead to a car accident. And I don't know why that would be. I have no idea if people are trying to sing it along or...
Just give that answer with no reason?
Yeah, I don't really know. They just said that of all the songs, that one is the one that, I don't know if they're just finding a bunch of cars that are flipped over on fire and Frosty's playing from them. I'm not really sure how they even found this information. But that's what they're saying. Of course, it's clickbait, so of course you click because it goes, avoid this holiday song while driving. If you don't want to get in an accident, you got to figure out what it is. Mariah Carey comes across unscathed yet again. We have one final clickbait for you. All right, which one do you guys want to do? You want to do a therapist reveals the number one toxic thing about the holidays that we need to fix, or this is the worst family member, according to science, to receive a gift from? This is the worst family member to receive a gift from. Which one do you guys want to do? We only have time for one more.
Worst family member.
All right.
All right, we'll go with that one then. This is according to science, they've done the research, crunched the numbers. This is the worst relative to receive a gift from. The odds are that this will be your least favorite gift that comes from this relative. Jake, we'll start with you.
I'm going to say an aunt because it's probably something knitted or handmade.
That's a good guess. Every terrible gift I ever got came from either an aunt or an uncle that got me a book of some topic I didn't care about. It was already a book. They already lost me, and then it was something else that I cared nothing about. It was the worst. Omar?
Yeah, I'm going to go with sibling because I think there's always some sort of resentment or, some sort of grudge being held. So they're going to give you a gift, but it's almost like like a backhanded compliment. So it's not really a gift,
Vanessa,
it's almost like a revenge gift.
This is the worst relative to receive a gift from, according to science.
Again, I was going to say sibling. I'm going to go with what's missing.
Ah, damn you, Mariah. Damn you.
Grandparents?
Yeah, I can't think of any family members.
All right. Oh, no, did somebody just wreck?
Someone just crashed their car.
How do you not like this, you son of a bitch?
It's a little thirsty, Omar, right? All right, the correct answer is, and just barely edging out. Children are apparently the worst people to get gifts from. They say that if your children are giving you gifts because they probably made them in school, they painted a rock.
I cherish them all, man. I have a box filled with them.
Right,
I love it.
Yeah, but you never look at that box, Omar. It's in the garage.
No, but I will once a year.
Just a little bit above your own children is your grandmother. Supposedly gives the worst gifts. That's what they
Vanessa.
So there you go. Abuela. It's KROQ. We are a Klein Alley show. And let's go ahead and cleanse your palate from that Mariah with some No Doubt. We got your tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas coming up later this morning. Allie's not here today because she tested COVID positive, but the show rolls on for you next. just shocked by this, and yet again, it's another example of a thing that I had talked about on the show, I don't know, a year, 2 years ago, and everyone made fun of me and said, boy, Klein, what a dummy you are, and now someone else is going to cash in on this great idea, and I just can't even believe it.
They're not going to cash in.
Oh, they are going to cash in. They already are cashing in. You guys remember, we've talked about this, but one of the worst parts about going to any sort of a sporting event or a concert is that eventually at some point, especially if you're drinking heavily as the show goes on, you will have to go to the bathroom. And there was, I think it gained popularity when people were apparently wearing diapers to the Taylor Swift Eras Tour because they didn't want to miss any of their favorite songs if they had to go to the bathroom. And I get it. Ladies, for whatever reason, have to wait in much longer lines than guys usually. Because guys just go in and that place is just hell on earth. Women maybe have a little bit more dignity when they're going to the bathroom. But as a result, grown-ass women were wearing diapers. And then we talked about the concept that diapers just have there's nothing cool about a diaper, especially an adult wearing a diaper, because they didn't have the right verbiage. They needed to be called rock pants. If we called them rock pants and they sold them and they had, like, branding of the bands, or you bought them at the merch tent.
Sold them at Hot Topic.
Hot Topic, right, Warm Topic, or even if, you just got them outside the show, that's one of those things just like when you buy a poncho at Disney because you weren't expecting to go on a water ride, you decide you want to do it. Rock pants, you go to the show, you're like, you know what, I wasn't even thinking about this, but yeah, I want to drink a lot, I don't want to leave my seats, let me get some Blink rock pants, put them on. And then you've got on your diaper, and yes, it's a diaper, we all know that, but it's got a cool name to it. And then you guys all made fun of me, and then Omar even put this together. I'm going to explain why this is so important in a second, because someone is now capitalizing on this great idea. But this is what you guys did, and then Omar made fun of me. I really want to get a diaper.
I'm a big kid, look what I can do.
I have a pull-up.
I can wear big kid pants too.
Yeah. They go on like underwear and protect like a diaper, even overnight.
I think it's only weird now because we're not doing it, but if everyone did it, I don't think it'd be weird.
Mommy, wow.
Yeah.
I'm a big kid now.
Oh, yeah. You made me feel like a real idiot for saying that. That was an off-air conversation I was having, but I did talk about it on the air. Well, guess what? There is now an invention that has come out in the last 24 hours where someone has figured out a way to take the diaper and make it cool for people that want to go to shows and not miss any of the action. And, of course, it's the brains behind Liquid Death. They have come up with something that they're calling the pit diaper. And the pit diaper, not necessarily as cool sounding as rock pants, but there is still a cool...
Pit diaper? That's a cool name.
Well, listen to this, guy.
The scariest place at a show isn't the mosh pit. It's the bathroom. Mile-long lines, flipping on pit, and toilets filled with puke. What's a music fan to do? Introducing the pit diaper from Liquid Death.
It's unbelievable because they have, once again, they have taken this concept that I was talking about, and you guys all made fun of me. If you just give me the encouragement and said, good, go mass produce those, I could be a adult diaper, cool rock pants billionaire instead of
you're the Paiwan guy
sitting here like a loser listening to these guys come up with the pit diaper, which apparently is now all the rage and already selling out.
Now you never have to leave the pit or worry about leaks ever again. Powered by Depend Guards, the pit diaper locks away recycled Liquid Death mountain water, flavored sparkling or iced tea, and helps neutralize odor instantly. The pit diaper offers trusted all-show protection. And with Pit Diaper's sleek design, no one will ever notice you're wearing it.
See, that's where we differ. They are trying to make it like a hidden thing that no one knows you have on the pit diaper. Mine would be more of a bragging thing. Like, yeah, that's right. I'm a real fan of the band. I'm not missing even a song to go to the bathroom.
Wait a minute. So your design would be rock pants, that's it? No real pants over the rock pants?
No, but they'd be very puffy. Like, you'd be able to tell someone was wearing them.
Oh, okay.
These guys are trying to make them, like, incognito style, and mine would be more like bragging. Like, oh, that's a real fan. That guy's not even going to the bathroom during the new songs. He's sticking for all the songs.
It's the only diaper crafted from premium, cruelty-free pleather. And it's also the only diaper endorsed by metal drummer Ben Kohler. Wow! So skip the dangers of a mid-show bathroom break and stay in the safe confines of the mosh pit. Get your limited edition pit diaper by Liquid Death and Depend today. Hurry, supplies are extremely limited. Now, thanks to the pit diaper, you can rock out with your in.
And by the way, that is just another example of a thing that was discussed on the show a while back that someone else has decided to capitalize on. And Johnny, put some of that up on our Instagram so people can see what we're talking about. This is real. It's not like a fake commercial thing.
Limited edition. Because no one's going to buy it.
No, limited edition because it's already sold out. This is what they do.
It is sold out. I wanted to get a pair for Klein for Christmas.
I would have loved
it. To go buy it, and it's sold out.
Yeah, you can't even get them anymore.
Because he made like 10 of them.
False. They made a lot, and I'm sure they made a lot of money, and I'm sure they'll do another run. And once this starts being normalized, all of a sudden you won't be so weird, and you're going to, just like you do now with wallet, keys, phone, before you go anywhere, you're going to be like wallet, keys, phone, pit diaper.
How long do you think that'll take to catch on?
Not long.
How long?
Not long, dude. People do within the next, look, I think the 4-day work week will be commonplace within the next 2 years. And I think pit diaper, a.k.a. rock pants, will be commonplace before that.
Before 2 years?
Oh, yeah.
I bet you $100.
What do we consider commonplace? Because your idea of what's common, Jake, as a weirdo, is very different than mine. I mean,
commonplace, like people wear them regularly. You see them almost every concert you go to. That'd be commonplace.
Yeah, I think within 2 years. You're going to see multiple venues selling adult, whatever you want to call them, rock pants, pit diapers, at shows for adults. Regular adults that have regular, not incontinence issues like you do, but regular people to wear them just because they don't want to miss the show.
I have an issue, and I still wouldn't wear them.
Well, I'm saying.
Professional.
People loving it. Should have made some money on this. Another opportunity slipped away. We'll be back in a second. Another check at what's going on in the world. Who's coming up next with the news? Is it Johnny's turn or Vanessa? Who's taking over the news? Vanessa will be in the KROQ studios next to deliver the ADD news, and we'll do that after this quick break. Go use the bathroom if you need it, but if you had on your pit diaper, you wouldn't even have to get up right now.
Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show. 106.7 FM. KROQ.
Hey there. Allie's not here today because she was not feeling good yesterday and then went home and for some reason decided she was going to test for COVID. I think most people just go, maybe it's COVID, maybe it's not, but I'm not going to test. Just going to carry on with my life. But she decided she wanted to go ahead and take that sweet test. She likes passing tests. She's always been a fan of tests. So anytime she gets a double line positive or whatever it was, she was like, nice, I win. Anyway, Vanessa's here to deliver the news right now. Then we get into a brand new hour of the show, and that next hour will be complete with your tickets on the floor and VIP Pepsi Party passes for K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas. Plus, we'll give you that Vizio 5.1 soundbar so you can have all that concert sound at your own house. And we'll do all of that once we get into this round of your ADD News with Vanessa.
What? That is not the news sound.
We got you your own theme song.
Wow. Okay, here goes. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione is in custody. No, you gotta take the sound away because I cannot take the news serious.
This is the news. This is your news music.
All right, fine.
Doesn't it make you feel at home?
I mean, I do like how it sounds. Okay, serious note. This is serious, guys. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione is in custody in connection with the killing of the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson that happened last week. That is so loud. Mangione was taken into custody after the police got a tip that he was at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania. They found him with fake IDs, U.S. passport, firearm, and a suppressor. What we know about him is that he suffered an surfing accident, so he had back pain and went, I cannot think, and had surgery. So this might be the connection with the United Healthcare part. So his
is this
friends
your
and
own theory, or is this as you read this?
That was my theory. That's
so
my
hold
theory.
on.
That's
the
my
theory you're delivering is that he was in a surfing accident.
No, that's not a theory. He was in a surfing accident. He suffered from back pain.
Right. And that's why you think he had a personal vendetta against United Healthcare.
This is the non-news part. That's just my opinion. Okay.
I'm going to tell you something right now. Because I believe I think I have United Healthcare. They are truly terrible. And recently, the last, I think, 3 doctors I've gone to have informed me that they no longer deal with United Healthcare. So they basically said, yeah, you have insurance, but we just won't take it here. So I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm not schooled enough to know, and I should probably pay more attention to it. And, of course, I forgot to check all the emails here because I think we missed our enrollment window to change. But there's clearly something going on with all insurance companies, I think. But for whatever reason, that one, people really despise it. And the doctors, I was talking to this one doctor, and she said to me, because she wanted me to come back and do blood work. And I said, yeah, but listen, every time I come now, I got to pay out of pocket. It's just too much. She goes, yeah, well, guess what? United wasn't paying us. We were doing the work. We were contracted with them. They were supposed to pay us, and the doctors were not getting paid. So I was like, all right, I don't know what's going on here, but I get why there's so much anger and frustration.
Yeah, so another thing is that his friends and families were concerned because he had gotten radio silent since the summer, and right now everyone's talking about how he had a Goodreads account, and he liked that 1995 anti-technology manifesto, and he also liked healthcare reading stuff.
Beautifully said.
Yep. Mm-hmm. This is why I don't deliver the news. Anyway,
oh, you're delivering the news. You are delivering the news.
Another thing that is wild is that there are about 100 items on e-commerce selling T-shirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs with the words that say deny, define, and depose after a bullet shell was found with those words.
Yeah, there's a lot of United Healthcare merch that's being sold right now on the, and I don't know who's making it, Etsy stuff. I saw it popping up everywhere, and apparently everyone's getting on board with this because it's very trendy right now. It's very interesting what's going on here.
I think that's wild. And right now, he is being held without bond in Pennsylvania jail and will be extradited to New York to face murder charges.
Next story, Vanessa.
Another news. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on that one.
A lot of details.
Because that one was everywhere.
All right, the big story. Have to deliver the news.
All right. The next big story, in my opinion, is that OpenAI Sora video generator, for those of you who don't know what that is now available. They are a company that is related to ChatGPT. With Sora, you can now take text prompts and turn them into short videos. And I think that's cool because maybe we could do something for like the radio show.
They're saying reality as we know it is over now because now that we have the power to use AI to create any video we need, you will no longer know anymore. And this is what's been going on for a while now with all the deep fakes and everything else. They're saying the fear is that this is getting so good at this point and it's getting better by the second that we will have no idea anymore what we're looking at that's real versus fake.
Yeah, so I guess...
some people already don't.
Well, right. Very true, as is. I saw an entire house made of pizzas the other day. I said, this is unbelievable. I got to live here. And then I found out after the fact it was an AI-generated image. I was so disappointed. But I will make it my mission to build that house for real one day.
Yeah, you should. But anyways, people in Hollywood are worried because they think that they're going to display jobs. But I don't think so. We're not stupid. I mean, Klein thought a house was made out of pizza, but that's impossible. But maybe
Not
possible.
impossible. Very
it's
possible.
It's his field of dreams if he builds it.
Yeah. Oh, I will build it and I will eat it.
All right. And this is my fun story of the day. So this childhood activity is going viral on TikTok. What is it? And it's great for your brain. It is coloring. I'm a super fan of coloring. So anyways, Coloring Talk, a community on TikTok, is dedicated to showing you videos of people coloring, telling you what are the best markers to use, what coloring books you should use, what top creators of coloring you should follow. And if you think this is lame, it is not. It is not. It's not lame. And let me change your mind.
It's very therapeutic when you go because it's like, there's no brain power really used, you know what I mean? It's just like, you go into almost like a state of hypnosis when you're coloring as an adult.
Last year, if you remember, one of the holiday gifts I think I gave all of you guys was that Get High and Color coloring book. And I gave you a bunch of weed and a coloring book.
It was a journal.
Whatever it was.
No, there is coloring inside.
There was color.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, thanks for opening it up, Omar.
I never opened it up.
Yeah, I know.
Omar, it's actually really cool. You should open it. I definitely color on it. But wait.
Right. Oh, no,
I wanted to tell you that.
Coloring talk time is over. I'm sorry. What else did you want to say?
There was a fun fact that if you color for 20 minutes, it can help you feel calmer, according to studies.
Survey says wrong.
Thank you. That's Vanessa with the ADD News. We get into a brand new hour of the show and your Acoustic Christmas tickets next on KROQ.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Hey, Vanessa, don't read the text line, okay?
Oh my God. No, trust me, I already did.
Oh, no.
Those people are dicks.
Yeah, they don't.
It's okay.
They don't know good
Honestly,
news.
I agree with that. I am not bad at the news. Wrap it up, Vanessa. Wrap it up.
Which one of those texts hurts you the most of the people?
Honestly, none of them. My brain is hurting me the most. Me, myself.
It was fine, Vanessa. You did a good job.
No, it's okay. Cool.
Yeah, good music.
Next hour, Postmaster Johnny will get to deliver the ADD news. That'll be happening later this hour, believe it or not. We got for you tickets. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas happening on Saturday. Kia Forum, the official kickoff to the holiday season. Don't be fooled by those decorations that have been up at your neighbor's house for the last 3 weeks. Nothing says holidays like KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. And for the 33rd consecutive year, minus maybe one during COVID, I'm not really sure. I have lost count. We'll be back at the Forum, and you will get to see a bunch of bands like Smashing Pumpkins, 311, Jimmy World, and Beck, AWOL Nation. In fact, I have some information about our little pre-show we're doing. If you're going to be at the Forum, you can hang out with us starting at around 3:30. We're going to be doing a live broadcast outside. A bunch of the bands will be stopping by to hang out. I think we're bringing some prizes to give you, including some of these Vizio sound bars. So stop by early, plan on making a day of it, and then we will have ourselves a good afternoon into a great night at the Forum. If you want tickets this hour, we got you on the floor, plus your VIP Pepsi party passes and a Vizio 5.1 soundbar. All coming up later this hour if you have a good story involving you and a floor. And Vanessa was actually sharing with us a very erotic story involving her and a floor.
Oh, yeah.
That she said she would share on the radio. So get ready for that later this hour right here on KROQ. K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. Think about your greatest story involving you on a floor. Did you wake up on a floor? Did you find something on a floor? That could result in you getting tickets on the floor for K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas. If you want to call now, get on the text line, 800-520-1067. We will get to your Flories, as we're calling them. Your greatest story involving floor. We think that this will be your greatest floor story yet because you'll be right there up by the big bands, the rotating stage, and all the glory of K-Rock's Almost Acoustic Christmas. So close you get shot in the face, maybe lose an eye because that confetti cannon. Regardless, we want your Flories, good, bad, or otherwise, because when there's a floor involved, could be the greatest night of your life, could be the worst. We'll take your stories at 800-520-1067. Any of your floor stories could result in you getting some tickets on the floor. Question, and I guess it would be different for everyone because, Jake, you live alone. Johnny, you live with your mom. Vanessa, you live alone as well. So I guess I'll have to ask this question only to Omar, but this is also for listeners too. But when you need something in your house, do you, how often do you like actually use your voice versus do you text for it? Like if you're, let's just say,
never text for it. No,
you would never text your wife in another room or and say, like, if you had a question.
Usually I kind of like, will shout upstairs, but and if she doesn't hear me, a kid's usually around, so I'll just send the messenger.
Send the messenger up.
Right.
And you don't think they mess up the message? Like,
no. My kids are pretty competent.
I have shifted my communication to, I would argue, 90% text, 10% conversation. Is that... And I know people think that's probably not a good thing because...
But what are the scenarios here? Are you kind of like, working out in the backyard and she's,
I could be on one side of the couch and she could be on the other side of the couch. And I would think to myself, should I say this or maybe I'll just put it in text? And if phones are out and we're looking at phones, which is a lot of the time, I actually think I'll get a quicker response through text. But also...
How do you get a quicker response? You're like right there. Just say it.
I think it's quicker. I'm telling you. I think at some point, if I'm in the middle of texting or doing work on my phone and someone's asking me a question, I can't focus on the question because hold on, let me finish this thing I'm doing. But if I can multitask 6 texts at the same time, no problem. Our brains have been rewired to do that. And I like having the receipts. I like having the accountability.
Oh, that is important.
For any conversation that was had. I'm not just saying stuff that is like, potentially problematic or leads to an argument.
This is like proof that I told you to do this or I asked you to do this or whatever. So they can't go and then you claim ignorance.
Right. So much of the... I would imagine so much of the pre-receipt life is, I told you this. No, you didn't. I never heard it. Yeah, I did. Right. No, you didn't. Both people think they're right. Doing everything through text has been such a great way, assuming that you're right at least some of the time.
That's the most important thing.
The most important thing, to be like, yeah, we had this. I know, you told me that, and then I wrote back, I did it. Can you, it's all right here. And then it's like, aha. And you want to have that aha. If you don't have that aha, you got nothing.
It's all about that aha?
You got to have the aha. That's everything. Because any discussion that was had about, I thought said you were going to pick them up. And I said, no, I couldn't pick them up. No, you didn't say that. Yeah, check the text right there. Boom, there it is.
Aha.
Show's red. Aha. That's the best. There's no better feeling than that.
Dude, so I think I need to start texting my wife and not talking to her here.
I'm telling you, it is everything. You still got to talk occasionally, but I think well, all right, that's questionable. You can decide. But I'm just the concept of anything that could lead, especially if it's like, lives get busy, so it's especially now. The other day she was saying, did you ever send? I was had to send presents to my, some of my family, and she goes, "Did you ever send the presents?" And I said, "I did send the ones I said I would send." And she goes, "I thought you were sending all of them." And then I go, hold on." And I pulled up the text. I said, "Look, it says here, I'm sending them to my sister's kids. You're sending them to your sister's kids." And you wrote back, "Yeah, good idea." And then I showed her that. She's like, "Yeah, oh my God, you're right." And I was like, "Oh. Aha.
Dude.
It's beautiful."
Say it one more time, baby.
That conversation had happened just face to face. There'd be none of that. It would be going on for years. So I'm telling you, moving everything to text is where it's at. I know it's going to potentially break down human communication, relationships for the worst, but at least
but that aha moment is worth it.
The aha moment is everything.
You got to have a dinner with just text.
Oh, that sounds great. A full text dinner back and forth. How's your day? Fine. Yours? Fine. Couple
what
emojis.
Appetizer you want?
Done and done. That's a great idea. I know I know we're devolving as a society, but I think it's for the benefit.
It promotes reading.
We take a quick break. A lot of people on the phones right now. If you can't get through, use the text line. If you can't get through there, come to the station, Mid-Wilshire. We'll get your Flories on the air next. Your best and worst stories involving floors could result in you getting on the floor for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. We'll hear your stories and give away some tickets next.
It's almost Christmas.
This is your last chance. Every hour on the hour from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Tickets on the floor to the 33rd annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas.
This Saturday, Kia Forum.
Thank you, KROQ Acoustic Christmas!
Hey, what's up, people? This is Nick Hexum from 311.
Hey, it's Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins. What's up, y'all? This is Jim from Jimmy Eat World.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to KROQ.
Hey, it's back. Me and KROQ are stuffing your stocking with tickets on the floor.
That's when things got out of control.
Franz Ferdinand, AWOL Nation, and Linda Lindas. Baby.
And we get kinky sometimes.
Tickets on the floor to the 33rd annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas, presented by Gain.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Proceeds benefit Power Loans Niños and Alwood Junior Youth Center. Brought to you by Amazon Fresh. Shop same-day grocery delivery with Amazon Fresh.
pair of floor tickets, Pepsi VIP passes, 33rd Annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas, and we'll throw in a Vizio 5.1 soundbar powered by DTS X Audio. That can all be yours. And all you got to do is tell us your floor stories. We'll get to those next on KROQ. It was only about a month ago we got to be here on KROQ and announce the lineup for the 33rd Annual Almost Acoustic Christmas, and now it's finally almost here on Saturday at the Kia Forum. You didn't get your tickets because you're waiting to win them. Well, the odds hopefully are in your favor today because starting at 9 a.m. every single hour, pair of tickets on the floor. And we've got for you now not only floor access but also VIP as well, and that Vizio soundbar. So all you need to do is share with us one of your floor stories that happened in your lifetime. And usually when a story is good enough that it gets told and it involves a floor, it's usually not a good thing. It's usually I woke up on a floor, passed out on a floor, broke something, fell on a floor. Every once in a while you get a good floor story, which is what will happen if you win these tickets. Let's say hi to Becca. Becca, we start with you. We make our way up and down these phones on KROQ at 800-520-1067 with your Flories. What do you got for us?
Yeah, good morning, Sweet Dibs. Shout out to my nut bangers.
Hey, nut bangers, shout out.
I used to work at IKEA, and there was a billiard place called Fantasia in Burbank, and we used to go there during lunchtime, and I took, maybe 5 too many Irish car bombs, and we walked back to work, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to, like, sit down on this bed, but I ended up slipping and just passing out right on the floor during my shift at IKEA. Security picked me up, walked me out, and I got a written warning.
A written warning? Hold on. Just a written warning, but you didn't lose your job over that?
No, I didn't.
Of all of the rooms in IKEA, which one did you pass out in? Did you pass out in one of those like kids' bedrooms on the floor, or?
No, I was trying. I'm like Vanessa short, so I was trying to get on like a double bed, and I jumped up, and I just like totally just slid off of it and just fell straight on my face on the floor.
That's a good floor story right there. Worked at IKEA, would go get drunk during lunchtime, go back and passed out on the floor. And then it was carried out by security. And only that, a written warning. That's incredible. Very lenient there with the policy at IKEA. You would think that would be a fireable offense, but I'm glad to know it's that Swedish hospitality. They just are okay with it. All right, first Flory out of the gate. That was Becca. We say hi to Justin on KROQ. Good story involving a floor, a bad story?
Bad story.
All right.
Hi, Ali and Klein.
Hey, what's going on? Now, Ali's not here. But
I went and saw Ghostface Killer, right? Part of Wu-Tang Clan.
Of course.
And I ended up getting on stage. I started jumping around a little bit, and I jumped off the stage, and the entire crowd split. I fell on my face. I was picked up by a security guard who whispered in my ear, "We don't do that here," and he proceeded to throw me outside in L.A., and I'm from Anaheim. So I had to sit outside for my friend to come out of the show.
Isn't it funny if you watch any of the artists jump off the stage, their adoring fans will happily catch them, no problem. But if you, a regular guy, decides to jump off the stage, the crowd goes, I don't want this weirdo landing on me, and they just move out of the way. And watching that, a successful stage dive is an incredible thing to watch, but an unsuccessful one is almost more incredible to watch. Because that is just you hitting the floor.
You really don't see it much anymore.
You rarely do, because if people are getting hurt and lawsuits and people getting kicked in the face. I mean, there's for so many reasons they stopped doing it. You think about like so many bands. I mean, Cage the Elephant. There's certain bands that just you knew that at some point, even if they said they wouldn't, they would just jump off the stage onto people, and that is just not happening that much anymore. And I also think a lot of these rock stars are going, is it really worth it for me to break my back 6 months not be able to perform because I thought it was cool in the moment? But that was always the fun part about it. It felt very rock and roll. All right, let's say hi to David. Good floor story, bad floor story?
This is a great floor story as a high school teenager.
Go ahead.
So this is when I was in high school. I had sex on my 50-yard line of my football field. And meanwhile, it started raining. And then after that, we were done. Then the next morning, when I got ready for football practice, she left her panties on the football field, and I was able to put them on my helmet and enjoy the whole day at practice.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, right. Who said chivalry is dead?
That's like a modern-day Notebook right there.
It's funny. We'd like to, Hallmark Channel would like to option that and make a movie about it for the holidays. Hey, Vanessa, you were saying yesterday, and I don't mind, you said you would share this story, but you have your very own floor story.
Yeah, usually this is not a story I would want to share, but you know what? It's pretty good. So, me and my college boyfriend at the time went to Napa because that's where his parents live. And we went to a vineyard. And on his list, Mom, if you're listening, please get away from the radio right now. Okay. Anyways, so on his list of fun activities to do, he wanted to have sex at a vineyard. So we were at this vineyard in the field covered with grapes. And I was like, we are in the vineyard, my friend. This is your chance to complete what you want on your list. And we had sex on the floor or / ground of the vineyard where there was no one around. And I thought it was pretty cool.
Vanessa, what other things were on his list? Was it like touristy stuff, or was it all just different places to have sex with you?
I don't remember. I just remember that one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the most important thing. All right. Well, there you go. That's a good floor story right there. Maybe even better than the winner of this getting tickets on the floor for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. Say hi to Nick on KROQ. Go ahead with your floor story. What's up?
Hey, what's up? Sweet Dib.
Sweet Dib for having you.
Funny on the radio.
Thank you.
For sure. So mine's not that great of a story. I was 10 years old at a school camp, and I fell out of the top of a bunk bed and hit the floor, which was made of complete concrete in this cabin that we were at. Blacked out, woke up 3 days later in the hospital.
Oh, you were coma. You were coma?
Technically, I'm not sure exactly. I was asleep for like 3 days, so I guess it's technically a coma.
Yeah, you still sound slow. Yeah.
That checks out.
Yep. I think you want to go get a second opinion, dude. All right. Let me say hi to Abby. Abby, you're hearing about your floor stories. This is going to result in someone getting tickets on the floor. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. What's up?
Sweet Dibbits.
Sweet Dibbs, what's happened?
So I was not feeling well at a restaurant, and so I went to the bathroom, and there was this lady changing her baby in front of the toilet with its crap-filled diaper. And I already wasn't feeling good at that point, so I ended up throwing up all over the baby on the floor.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not a good story.
Yeah. Well, you're not proud of it, but it does involve a floor, so we will accept it. This is just the beginning of your floor stories, turning a bad floor experience into a potentially very good one. 800-520-1067. If you can get through, we'll wrap this up. Give away some tickets next. KROQ.
Your blades are sharp and
that they woke up on a floor next to a ball pit at a Chuck E. Cheese after it had closed for the night. They were in there by themselves. They drank too much of the beer, went for a little nap, and I guess the place shut down, and they were still laying there beside the ball pit. That is a great floor story. That's a good one. I don't know if that'll even be made better by you getting tickets to join us on the floor at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, but that's why people are on the phone right now with your floor stories, good, bad, or otherwise. Let's say hi to Gil on KROQ. Good morning, Gil. You have a floor story that you believe is a good one.
Yeah, I do.
What happened?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
So, I was driving. I was going to go to the Killers concert. I had nosebleeds. I was coming out of the Marine, still kind of broke. And ended up getting lost and pulling up to the convention center parking lot, where next thing you know, I'm next to a trailer, and Brandon Flowers is out there just hanging out, I think with his mom. So I'm like, I walk up to him. He was so nice. He started talking to me. His mom was like, "Oh, it's one of your fans." Took a picture with me, even chit-chatted with me for a bit, and he actually asked me where my seats were. I said nosebleed. His mom gave me like one of her general admission pass, and I ended up getting on the floor seat.
That's great. Love a floor upgrade like that, unexpected. You think you're going to be very far away from the action, and then something happens day of. In fact, if you're going to be at the Forum on Saturday for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, we recommend you get out there early because we'll be doing a live broadcast starting around 3:30, 4 o'clock, I think, 3 o'clock, 3 to 5 or something. We've got tickets. We'll be upgraded. I don't even know the time. I'm looking here. There's so many pieces of paper in front of me, Omar. None of them have the information.
Starts at 3. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. You guys are
3
going to
to
be 3 to 5 at the terrace.
16 pieces of goddamn paper here. And none of this has what I... Hold on. I'm going to find it. I'm a professional. Pre-show broadcast for the San Bernardino International Airport stage. 3 to 5, interviewing bands stopping by the entire time.
Yeah.
We'll be upgrading someone to the Pepsi VIP Party Lounge, and also probably going to send some people on the floor, Vizio Soundbar, and a bunch of other stuff as well. All right, there
well
you go.
done.
Thanks. That's me being a true pro. Those papers were on the floor, by the way. There's my floor story. Christine on KROQ, your floor story. What's up? Hi, what's up?
I was riding my sister's horse and got thrown off onto the floor, and then was like, if you get thrown off the horse, get back on. So I got back on, and she threw me off in less than 5 seconds, and I fractured my back.
Oh, man. Did you get back on a third time?
No, I couldn't.
Okay, good. That's a smart move at that point. Let's say hi to Marissa on KROQ. Floor stories. Bad floor stories result in good floor stories for you. What do you got?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
I don't know if I still do it, but when I was younger, I used to sleepwalk a lot, and my mom found me on the floor. I guess I was walking back to my room from the bathroom. So I sleptwalked to the bathroom and didn't make it, and ended up waking up on the floor.
Wait, you don't know you still do it?
I don't have anyone sleeping with me, so I might still sleepwalk. I don't know.
I don't know if that's something you outgrow or not, but you were found in the bathroom, passed out on the floor.
Yeah.
Of all the floors to fall asleep on, that is the grossest one by far, but it's probably where more people end up waking up. All right.
That's nice and cool.
Listen, we all heard a lot of good floor stories. Good ones, bad ones. I wish we get to all these. Every phone is full with other people they think they have epic floor stories. Which one stands out to you as the greatest one you heard so far today? Jake the Nerd?
I'm going to go with IKEA, but mainly because she just got written up.
That was an incredible story because she went out during her lunch break, got hammered on Irish car bombs, went back, passed out at IKEA, got carried out by security, and still kept her job. That's incredible. And she was a net banger as well, so I appreciate that. Was Becca. That was one of the first calls we got. Omar, anyone stand out to you as the best floor story? Or do you need to hear more?
Not the best story, but I like Nick's vibe, man. I think he could use the tickets.
Nick fell off a bunk bed. He was in a coma for 3 days. He still sounds like he is definitely slow. Matt, I'll take yours as the final contestant story before we have to make a decision. What do you got?
Hey, I went bowling one time, got hammered, ended up slipping accidentally into the lane, and fell down a couple times trying to get out. And ended up comping my beer and my round of bowling because I said the floor was slippery.
Well, the floor is slippery. That's the whole thing. If you go over that line, that floor is nothing but slippery.
So dumb on my end, but ended up working out.
Yeah, I guess they comp everything. They don't want to get sued. The bowling alley. Congratulations, Becca. You woke up, passed out at IKEA, somehow kept your job in the process. It's a floor story that I'm sure you've been dining out on, a good one. You're about to get a better one. We will see you on Saturday. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. Also, you'll get some VIP Pepsi party passes as well, and a Vizio soundbar. If you're feeling FOMO, don't worry. We got more tickets coming to you in 20 minutes on KROQ. there's been a revote. I can't believe this even happened. But apparently after recalibrating all the votes, the person that had sex in the vineyard, on the floor of the vineyard, is going to win the tickets. Vanessa, who was that?
Oh, my God, no way!
That's right. Congratulations. You're not eligible, unfortunately.
Hell yeah.
You work here. So if you want your tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, starting in 15 minutes right here on KROQ and all day long, win yourself on the floor. We'll be right back after this quick break with your ADD news. And get a load of this, because Allie's not here today. Postmaster Johnny will be coming in to deliver the ADD news next. If you're fearing for the future of America and society, just wait till you hear your news. It's happening after this. from right now. More tickets for you on the floor. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas happening on Saturday, Kia Forum. If you want to get in, make sure you're in. Some tickets left, Ticketmaster.com. But if not, win them from us starting at 9 o'clock and every hour thereafter. Top of the hour, win your tickets. Nicole and Megan have you covered. Kevin, get them before they are gone. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, greatest holiday tradition, 33 years in the making. Allie's not here today because she did tell us yesterday that she didn't feel well. And the one thing she was sure about was that it was not COVID. So that's why she's not here today. Then we found out that it was COVID. And I know you're thinking, who still has COVID? That's what everyone's thinking. But apparently Allie decided, like a lot of trends, she gets on them way after they were cool.
Doesn't feel COVID-y, Omar.
That's what she said yesterday.
Yeah, it's probably cheaper to get nowadays.
It's cheaper. It's much more affordable now. So she wanted to wait around until it was, almost expired.
Yep.
So Postmaster Johnny's here for the news this hour. Every hour, a different person's delivered the news. We got it from Jake. We got it from Vanessa. And now, the brains of the operation, Postmaster Johnny with your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News. Oh, I left my stove on.
All right, here we go. In your KROQ music news, System of a Down just announced a 2025 tour, playing a bunch of stadiums. It's including
not a bunch at all.
A bunch, 3 shows.
Three.
That's a bunch.
Definitely not a bunch.
Okay, a cluster of shows in America.
Also, one of those shows is not in America. I just want to point that out.
Where? Oh, that's what I was going to bring up, too. I got 3 locations, East Rutherford, which I've never heard of.
Right.
Maybe in America. I don't know.
That's in New Jersey. That is America.
Okay. Well, New Jersey's getting a show, Chicago, and Toronto, Canada.
Now, which one of those 3 do you think is not in America if you had to pick?
Okay, I thought East Rutherford for a second.
Right. But now you know that is. So now it's between Chicago and Toronto, Canada.
Okay, process of elimination, Toronto is not in America.
Yeah, see?
Ding, ding, ding.
Santa Monica College.
Where's Aspen?
I thought
this conversation took place yesterday in the halls of KROQ.
Okay,
our boss just got back. He was on a vacation, and he said to Johnny, "Hey, how was your Thanksgiving? Whatever." He goes, "Good." And he goes, "I was in Aspen." And Johnny said, "Oh man, I've always wanted to go to Greece."
He was gone a whole week.
That is, guys.
Go to Greece in a week,
guys. I'm telling you right now, that was an off-the-air conversation that I heard in the halls of KROQ yesterday. And Johnny, not trying to be funny, just saying, just making conversation with the boss. Just got back from Aspen, and Johnny said, "Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Greece."
Here's an interesting fact about System. The last time they played LA was Almost Acoustic in 2014.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention right now, too.
Sure.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was, because, look, I have it written down. And unfortunately, none of these shows are in LA or anywhere close to LA. But you could go ahead and see Deftones, who are also sharing the bill with them, March 5th and March 6th at the Kia Forum.
All right. Thank you, Johnny.
All right. Well, I got one more story. Actually, 2 more stories. Luigi Mangione, the guy who took care of that pharmacy guy, the CEO guy, apparently online, I'm seeing lots of contrasting stories that a lot of people my age are praising this guy and really trying to set him free and really trying to bail him out and really trying to clean his name. And it's really contrasting because I know it's a really terrible thing to just do away with somebody like that, to kill him. But then it's why is it so contrasting? And then I thought back, I was I think Gen Z has this weird obsession with just murderers, or they just don't see murder as a serious kind of, I guess, crime nowadays, which is really crazy because this is a serious thing, right?
I got to be honest, I don't know what you're saying at all.
What is your take on the entire incident?
You lost me on the 3rd time you used the word contrasting wrong, so I'm so confused right now.
I think anybody that's...
You're trying to use big words and sound all newsy, but what are you trying to say right now?
I'm not trying to sound newsy. I'm trying to say, why is it so, drastically different that my generation or kids my age are free this guy, down with the healthcare guy, he did the Lord's work, but then on the news it's terrible and it's this guy's a criminal, they're calling the McDonald's worker who snitched him out a snitch, and I was wow, why? I don't get it. So I don't have any opinion on it. I'm so lost in it.
You have no opinion on it?
I think it's bad. If anybody that kills anybody is a murderer, terrible, come on dude, pay the price. But literally, it's crazy where we're at in the world right now, just with stuff
Beautifully
like this.
Said. This is Postmaster Johnny filling in for Cat Alley. Please get better. Get back here immediately.
This is great stuff.
If you get in your car now and you leave Agora Hills, you could be here maybe by the time Johnny finishes the 3rd story. Please.
Okay, and the last story. I'm gonna end on a really, really light note that I really loved.
Really? You're not going to end on more murder talk?
No.
Come on, murder talk.
No. Okay, a dolphin was spotted balancing a beer bottle on its nose off the coast of Australia, much to the delight of onlookers.
Thanks, Johnny. That's what I think's going on in Johnny's brain 24 hours a day.
It was a Modelo beer bottle.
I believe it. All right, there's Postmaster Johnny. That guy went to college.
I did. 4 degrees.
We'll get into a brand new hour of the show. More importantly, your tickets for
4
Acoustic
degrees?
next on KROQ. have in store for you? Good question. Although you probably know the answer because phone's already full. You want to go to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. You don't want to buy tickets. I get it. Money's tight these days, so might as well win them from us. And we'll see you at the Forum on Saturday, December 14th. All the bands, the rotating stage, the original music festival in all of Southern California. KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. We cannot wait to see you on Saturday with Smashing Pumpkins 311. Beck, Jimmy Eat World, Linda's, Baby. I've already forgotten some of the bands. It's just too hard to keep track. So many bands, so little time. But we will get you in starting right now and every hour, all day long here at KROQ. Win your tickets. Caller 20. I'll pick you up in a second. This hour on the show, no Allie, because she's got the COVID and decided not to come in, which I know you're thinking is an excuse you've already used 40 times over the last 5 years, but she's decided to start using it today.
How many days is she going to milk this for?
I don't know, dude. I told her, I'm the only one that is in close contact with her because we're the only two that's in the room. And I said to her, come in. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm unfazed. And then her and Vanessa had some sort of a weird back channel conversation. and she's staying home. I mean, I said if you don't feel
well,
good.
Vanessa said that Allie, like if Allie was feeling really bad, but you talked to Allie yesterday afternoon, right? And you said that she wasn't feeling too bad.
It sounded great. I mean, not great, but sounded great for her.
She wrote that she started feeling really bad, though.
Oh, I didn't read the text. Did she say that?
Yes, guys, she was feeling bad, I promise.
All right, whatever.
But she will be here tomorrow because Justin, the engineer, figured it out.
Pussy. That's on her, not on Justin, by the way.
Wait, Vanessa, what does Justin sound like?
I got a packet for the engineering and the engineering.
Yeah, because
can't think of anything.
We got to wire her into another studio. Anyway, beautifully done. This hour on the show, we will get into the 12 Days of Listmas, a brand new year-end list, this time involving food trends that you can look forward to in 2025. That'll be coming up a little bit later. Old People's Secrets, if you want to live forever. And a little round of Good Santa, Bad Santa, because all the Santas are making the news these days. Sometimes for good reasons, like a surprise Santa showed up at an orphanage and brought a bunch of packages, and sometimes for very bad reasons. And if you can figure out, based on just hearing a little bit of the story, will it result in a good Santa story or a bad Santa story, you could end up winning something from your friends here at KROQ. All right, let's go ahead and say hi to caller 20, which puts us on a 951. And who are you? Good morning.
Hi, I'm Alyssa.
Alyssa, you're on KROQ. I'm Klein. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're calling for a reason, and I assume it's not just pleasantries.
Yeah.
Saturday, what are your plans?
I'm not sure.
Cancel them? You're coming to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You're going to be right there on the floor, no seat needed. You'll be standing up there by the big bands, and hang tight so we can get you those tickets.
Bring
all
your
right?
rock pants.
Bring your rock
Awesome,
pants.
thank you.
Are you opposed to wearing a diaper so you don't miss any of the songs you like?
I don't know
we're
about
serious.
that.
Okay, she doesn't know about that. Well, it's because it's not normal yet. Trust me. Once it's
You got
normalized.
2 years, buddy.
2 years. That's my bet with Jake. Rock pants, a.k.a.
Are you going to wear some, Klein?
pit diapers. I think I'm going to wear a pair.
Put up or shut up, yeah.
I'm going to wear a pair on
Start
Saturday.
the trend, dude.
I'll be wearing my rock pants. You better believe it. Don't get too close to me. Some 41. More show next, KROQ. KROQ. Klein Alley Show. It's that time of year where every day a new list or many lists are released, usually looking back at the year 2024, what were the biggest things that happened. But then they also have those lists that look ahead, and they start their 2025 predictions. We welcome you to day number 3 of the 12 Days of Listmas. So many lists, you can't keep up with them all. And this one is about the food and beverage trends, the things that you will be seeing a lot more of in 2025. Every year, there's like a food or certain foods that just have a moment. There was that year where the world went crazy for red velvet, and then everything was getting pretzel-fied. That was a big thing. Pretzel buns were just popping up out of everywhere. And most of these I'm a big fan of. Sometimes I feel like we get like too caught up in them. I think pickles are having a moment now. Everything's being pickle flavored or pickled this or pickled that. But they're saying 2025 is going to be a whole new year with food, snack, and drink trends, and these are the predictions.
Didn't hummus have a year? There was a big hummus year, wasn't there?
Yeah, they were making it desserty and everything like that, and just saying load up and eat it and this, and things have a moment, and then everyone they move on. They go, that was a rough time. So let's go. Before I give you some of the things that will be apparently all over the place in 2025. Any predictions? Any guesses? Sometimes you start seeing stuff. You go, I think this is about to have a big moment now. What do you got, Jake?
I've been saying it forever, man.
Oh, God. Is this your stupid corn thing?
Enter the maze.
Right.
Elote.
Elote's had a moment.
Mexican street corn.
Elote has had a moment. It's been around.
It has.
It's already started. These turn into like an almond flavor. It's going to be everywhere.
One of the trends actually they are predicting, saying it's going to be huge 2025, is the international snacking. Flavors that were never really popular in America but are popular in other countries are going to start popping up more and more places here. So they have
those snack stores where you could find snacks from like Japan and Australia that are only, like Doritos would only make them for that country, but they have them all over LA now.
Yeah, and it's real cool. Like when you're holding the bag, it looks like Lay's, but it's like shrimp flavor. You're like, wow, no wonder this never took off. But I guess what they're saying is more and more American brands are going to figure out what people actually like, and they're just going to start ripping them off and making them here. So, in Canada, you can get those ketchup-flavored potato chips. They don't sell them here because who's going to buy them? They're so easy to make. If you're dipping potato chips in ketchup, you need to find a job. All right, we go to the next one on the list. They're saying that Omar's going to hate this more than anyone else. But as more and more people are adopting a healthy/sober lifestyle, the concept of everyone meeting together for happy hour and getting S-face together, that's going to go away. You know what's going to replace
it? Are these like mocktails?
Oh, even worse. It's going to be tea party time in 2025.
Tea parties?
Wait, I actually think this is going to be real, and I was going to say, I think teas and matchas, I know your wife's already on that trend, but matchas with different flavored tea.
Vintage-inspired adult tea parties are poised to replace happy hour as customers are looking for other opportunities to hang out with like-minded adults without the pressures of getting drunk. So now you're just going to be sitting around sipping tea. And I'll tell you what, if we had done floor stories for people that started drinking tea, we would have got no stories. Every floor story involves someone that was getting drunk and then passed out in IKEA.
Yeah, those are fun.
No one's going to say, I was drinking a chamomile and things got crazy. You're never going to get that story. So that is what they're predicting. It's going to be a huge year for adult tea parties. Get ready, 2025. Wow. Next on the list, sourdough. It's your time to shine. Sourdough.
It's so funny. My wife has a friend that just started baking sourdough bread, and I'm gonna tell you, it was so good. We actually order sourdough bread from her friend now.
Sourdough pizza crust, flatbreads, brownies, crackers, chocolates, and more. Everything is using the sourdough method, I guess, to make sourdough more.
Well, right now, like every burger you can get at Jack in the Box has like sourdough with it. You can get it as an option.
So similar to like what the pretzel bun was a few years back. Now they're saying everything is going sourdough. You're going to be seeing a lot more sourdough, whatever. And I do love a good pizza on a sourdough crust. Great. So I'm on board with this one. It's going to be a big trend this year. This may be the thing I'm most excited about, according to the experts. 2025 will be the year of the dumpling. Now, we've been hearing about this for a while, that the dumpling diet is real because they slide in and out of your body. That's why they call it taking dumps, we think. We're not exactly sure.
I don't think that's it.
Well, they didn't say that, but we're sure.
Okay.
They say that the dumpling is going to have such a year right now, and not just in the traditional way that you're used to getting a dumpling if you go to like a Asian restaurant, but they're going to be dumplifying everything. So when you guys all made fun of me because I fell for the peanut butter and jelly dumplings I thought I ordered on April Fool's, those will be legitimate things you can get. Dumplings filled with a variety of different toppings. Philly cheesesteak dumplings. Whatever it is you're into, dumpling form, you're going to be seeing a lot more dumplings.
I like a good dumpling. Yeah,
I
can
agree.
Get down with that.
Everyone loves a good dumpling, and they're so easy to freeze. So they say 2025, big year for dumplings. And the final thing I will let you know is that hydration is our new obsession. We've never been more hydrated than we currently are.
I mean, look at the size of those people's Stanley Cups that they're freaking lugging around everywhere. Those things are giant.
I don't think we've ever consumed more water, which is weird because apparently there was a drought here. But they say every food is going to figure out ways to include hydration. Popsicles with electrolytes, sparkling coconut waters, figuring out new ways to work in, you're not only eating this, but you're also getting hydrated. That's what we are craving more than anything is constant hydration. So there you have it. That's why you guys need your rock pants. We're going to be overly hydrated this year. Got to wear those diapers. There you have it. That is some of the biggest trends that they say we will be seeing next year as we exit this list. Tomorrow there'll be a new list. The 12 Days of Listmas continues. Back in a second with some good Santa, bad Santa. Real stories involving the news and people dressed as Santa. Will they result in good or bad endings? Call us. Play the game. We'll do it next at 800-520-1067 on KROQ.
KROQ.
This is a story in the news involving Santa.
A Christmas story on the streets of Brea involving a man in a Santa suit.
Will it end in good Santa or bad Santa? Call and play the game. We'll do it next. 800-520-1067. Wait to see that band right there, Sublime. Joining us at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, Bradley Noel's son taking over the lead. Big story when that started happening at Coachella. And now you get to see that with your very own eyes here, with your very own ears this Saturday. And you'll have another chance to win some tickets coming up in about 30 minutes with Nicole Alvarez and every hour thereafter all day and all week long here at KROQ. Final chances, all you procrastinators. Stop screwing around. Listen to more KROQ or get yourself some tickets while you still can. As you know, the holidays are officially here, and there's a lot of stories involving Santas. And those stories, when they make the news, usually involve the Santas doing very good things or very, very bad things. It's time for Good Santa, Bad Santa on KROQ, where you'll hear just part of a news story, and you have to determine whether or not that Santa made the news for good reasons or bad reasons. And we start with, hey, Sue, how fitting that we're going to start with a man named Jesus in Tarzana on KROQ. Good morning, Jesus. How goes it?
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm going to give you part of a story that made the news, and you just have to predict whether or not this will end when you hear the full story in good Santa news or bad Santa news. Here we go.
So far, a volunteer Santa Claus.
So far, a volunteer Santa Claus. That is the part of the story you are getting. Will that end in good Santa or bad Santa?
Oh, not much information.
Well, he's volunteering. I mean, that seems good, right? He's a volunteer Santa. He's not doing it for the dollar. He's not driven by greed.
Bad news.
All right, you're going to say bad Santa. Let's find out if he's right or wrong. Here we go.
So far, a volunteer Santa Claus has been arrested after police allegedly found a crack pipe in his car.
Oh, yeah, that's not good at all. That is what you call bad Santa.
Aside from the crack pipe, police say that a search of the vehicle also revealed empty bags of crack. And the big man in red.
All right, well, there you go. That's you don't need much more to the
So
story.
skinny
than that.
Santa, huh?
Yeah, well, nowadays with the Ozempic, it's everyone is a skinny Santa. Hold on, Jesus, he got his right. That was a good prediction, bad Santa. Let's say hi to Chris in Highland Park. Chris, welcome to Good Santa, Bad Santa now on KROQ. Sweet dibs. Give you part of the story. Let's see if you're able to determine whether or not this results in good Santa or bad Santa. Here's what you get.
And the big man in red was also spotted today at Happy Hour Donuts.
The big man in red was spotted today at Happy Hour Donuts. Will that result in good Santa? I could go so many ways. I don't even know. What do you think? Will that be good Santa or bad Santa?
Got to be bad Santa at the donut shop.
All right, here we go.
And the big man in red was also spotted today at Happy Hour Donuts. Santa told Fox 21 he was excited to trade his traditional milk and cookies for some gourmet donuts. People enjoyed Happy Hour Donuts' new December menu while taking photos with Santa.
Oh.
Some of the new December flavors include sugar cookie, gingerbread, and candy cane donuts.
Unfortunately, you're very wrong. That was a promotional opportunity, and he went there and just enjoyed some donuts. That's good old-fashioned. I like Donut Santa over Crack Santa so far, if we're keeping track. Because that's Jolly Santa. That's kind of Santa
Crack
I like.
Santa knows how to party.
Crack Santa, yeah, maybe fun like in the overnight hours, but during the day, call me a traditionalist. I like Donut Santa. We give one final person a chance right now to play and win, and we will say hi to Elizabeth on KROQ. Good morning, Elizabeth, from the 213. Good Santa, Bad Santa.
Morning.
You ready to go?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Listen closely.
A Christmas story on the streets of Brea involving a man in a Santa suit.
A Christmas story on the streets of Brea involving a man in a Santa suit. Is that good Santa or bad Santa when you hear the rest of the story?
Bad?
With no confidence, you're saying bad?
Yes.
Okay, she's locked in on bad. With even less confidence, she says yes. Let's find out.
Police found a man on Balsa Avenue early yesterday, snuggled up inside the car. That wasn't his. Officers say the man also did not own the Santa suit.
That's not Santa?
Apparently, he took it from the storage shed of a local church. Police arrested the man on suspicion of burglary.
All right, well, that's not good Santa at all. There you go. One good Santa, just eating donuts. The others doing things not great. Let's see. Everyone, Jesus got his right. Elizabeth got hers right. Random selection, and congratulations. Jesus, you win on KROQ. Hold on, all right? K-Rock. Klein Alley Show. Feel better, Alley. Home with the COVID right now. Not a replay, not an old episode. It is 2024, almost 2025. I was actually going to ask if anyone else in the listening audience has someone that has recently missed an event because of, quote, COVID. I don't even think anyone's even able to use that anymore. It's wild. But anyway, that's what Allie's got, so she's not here today. All right, let's do some takeaways from today's show. And we'll get out of here. Nicole Alvarez, I see her already all peppy in the halls. She's in a good mood today, so good luck. You get 4 hours with her, and she'll give you lots and lots of tickets to be on the floor for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, including coming up in about 20 minutes right here. All right, here we go. Takeaways. From the 818. The best country on the planet is Popeyes and their biscuits. Yes, I am apparently ruining a potluck at my kids' school later today because I didn't understand it was supposed to be international.
You're not ruining it, man.
I know, I'm saving it.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm saving it.
I want to go.
No one will publicly give me the credit I deserve for showing up with Popeyes biscuits to an international worldly food festival. But trust me when I say it will be the first thing gone. I know it will be. Takeaways from today's show include this one from 310. My takeaway is that System of a Down may or may not be having a cluster of concerts in the USA. We did learn that from Postmaster Johnny news earlier today. A cluster of shows. 818.
It's very contrasting.
It's all about the aha. It is all about the aha. And diapers are for kids and adults these days. That's from 323-818 ADD News. Vanessa loves coloring. Johnny is contrasting. And Jake is just fine. All right, what's your takeaway from today's show, Jake the Nerd?
The biggest news story in the world is that dolphins love Modelo.
Dolphins love to balance bottles of Modelo. If Johnny did the news every day, that you would get more coverage like that on this radio.
Hard-hitting stuff.
It's really funny because today, Johnny did the news once, Vanessa did it once, and Jake did it once. And every time one of you did the news, you received some of the meanest text messages I've ever seen and some of the nicest. Some people would be like, oh, this is great. They should let Vanessa do the news every day. And then other people would just write, yawn, turn this bitch off. So it was like a real mix of ups and downs. Crazy. Omar, what's your takeaway?
You're going to be wearing rock pants on Saturday.
Yeah, rock pants. You better believe it. I will not miss a minute of the music on Saturday at Acoustic
Can't
Christmas.
wait to smell it.
I'll be wearing my rock pants. Also, apparently now known as the much better selling pit diapers. Damn, we were so close to making a lot of money.
Yeah, they're sold out.
All right, have a good day. We'll do it tomorrow. Try to do it better if you need us in the meantime. GOATLINE is open for you now, 844-956-GOAT. Thanks, Net Bangers, for hanging out. There'll be a live bonus show happening on YouTube as we speak right now, hosted by Johnny and Vanessa. So you can head over there. And that's it. Bye.
That they feel that they feel that
Klein Alley Show, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
What?
He's like, hold on. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, chat, what's good? Come on in. Hold on. Here we go. Rolling in. Ta 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 ta.
That show.
Chat, what is poppin'? Sporting her red Santa Claus sweater. Look at that. Give him a little 360. Hold on. Let him see the fit. Ooh!
But I messed up with my underneath shirt, but it's okay.
Okay.
Vans, always and
Fit
forever.
check. Vans. Socks are a little medium high. I'm not going to lie. I would call that a little sus. Not as high as the socks. Socks could be a little bit higher. Okay, we agree on that. Socks could be a little bit higher. Okay.
All right. What's your fit?
Fit. Okay, we got a gray work shirt that I got from Walmart like 6 years ago because, vintage, long sleeve, brown Chucks, Chuck 70s, my favorite shoe. Every time you see me, I'm always socks. These are not medium, bro. What are you talking about? These are high.
Mine are not medium either.
Mine are high. Look at that. Where's the tape measure at? Hold on. Yours. Look at yours. Look at those. Now you just pulled them up. Before they were like right here. Don't lie. Look at that. Sock check, bro. Hey, chat, who's got the longer socks? Green heart for me.
Lame. All right, guys, are you excited for Saturday?
I'm really hyped for Saturday, guys. Saturday is the big day. We're really hyped to see all of you guys, all the Netbangers. This might be the Netbangers' first actual outing since being named the Netbangers, which is really big and really huge. You guys should really be proud. The only thing is, though, we hope to see you guys there. don't leave us hanging and don't show up. You guys got to come to the pre-show. We just posted it on our socials right now. All the information is there. Our latest post. If you don't know what the live show is going to look like, take a look at that slideshow. You're going to see what it looks like. It was from last year, 2023. A lot of people showed up. And that was before the net bangers were even conceptualized as a thing. So we know you guys are all going to be out there because now we got a full powerhouse. Now we got like a squad.
All right, hype man. Go hype man.
Net bangers are coming out in full force. They're going to come at 3 p.m. The live show will broadcast at 3:30, and then it'll wrap up at around 5 p.m. And within that, we're going to have a lot for you guys. We just found out. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
What are you going to say? No,
No,
I don't want to ruin your vibe.
No, you're good. I was going to say, we just actually found out that we have another artist joining us on the terrace.
That's right. I don't know how to say it. I think it's AWOL Nation.
Oh, you nailed it.
AWOL Nation will be there.
My brother.
Baby will be there.
Baby.
The Lindas will be there.
And lots of prizes for you guys to win. We're going to be upgrading somebody's tickets to the VIP.
Someone's going to get a VIP pass.
To the Pepsi backstage club. Yes. What are you laughing at? Don't laugh at that.
VIP party, which AKA just the VIP party.
That's where you're going to watch every band interview. That's where you could get drinks, I think. That's where there's going to be free food. It's going to be like one of those cool schmoozy, like, industry people backstage in the Forum Club, shabalaba ding dong. But it's going to be dope because you're going to be there and we'll be there. I mean, we're not going to be crazy busy throughout the night. We're probably just going to go present like 2 bands and then we'll go roam around and see you guys because really, this is like a big outing for us to like get to see you guys too. More than anything, yeah, the music's cool. The bands are always sick. The interviews are fire. But like, we love seeing you guys though too. We love like coming out, walking around. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Johnny. Like, oh, like, what's up? Like, I remember you said this, or like fellatio salad, or like, oh, Vanessa knows the news.
I don't.
It was great. But like that stuff is like, we love that. And we love connecting with you guys. And we love seeing you guys face to face with stuff like this. So, of course, this is why we really push you guys to come out because we like putting faces to the people that we talk to every morning.
That's right. You said it best, Johnny boy.
You took the glasses off. She meant business right there. The glasses came off.
But honestly, I cannot see without my glasses. I decided to wear glasses today instead of contacts for no reason.
Take your glasses off. Can you see my hand right here? How many fingers?
5.
How many?
Johnny, it's the blurriness.
How many
like,
fingers?
I wouldn't be able to see what the text line is saying. I just see a lot of green.
We see a lot of green hearts. They're calling us cuties.
I put on my glasses.
Oh, yeah. They
I
said,
can see.
Are we wearing green?
I'm not going to wear green.
Oh, there you go. Let's talk about what we're going to wear.
I want to... My outfit's regular.
A regular fit.
I don't want to tell you about my outfit.
Oh, it's a little secret.
It's not a secret.
You're holding out on us. You have something really good, huh?
I like my outfit, but I don't want to share.
On the border of like salacious and spicy. Where are we at?
It's like
neither? Neutral?
It's just regular.
Like you looking like you're going to church.
No.
You finna praise the Lord on a Saturday before we get lit.
I'm looking like she's going to a concert.
Okay, we look like we're going to a concert. Yeah.
Last year I wore heels, not this year. This year I'm wearing Vans. Last year I wore boots with heels. A mistake. Never again.
Okay. Chat, what do you guys think of that fit? On a scale of 1 to 5, what do we think of that fit? I'm giving it a solid 4.5. She's got comfort. She's got style. And, I mean, she's going to be working a lot, too, doing a lot of running around and walking. So, that fit honestly makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That's a solid fit right there. I'll be with Johnny all day. We will see you guys. Yeah.
I never said I was going to wear green. That was a Johnny thing.
I will wear green.
Yeah,
I rock some green.
I never said I was going to wear green.
Net
we
bangers.
love green for the net bangers, but it just won't go with my outfit. Okay, maybe. Maybe I'll wear something green. Maybe
we'll wear some green.
That's green.
I'm not going to say what I'm going to wear is green, but there will be some green.
I'll have something green.
There'll
I'll
be some
figure
green
it
on me.
out. Well, maybe it'll be my nails.
That's a little lame. Not going to lie. That is a little lame. But you know what? It is green and it is for the net bangers. I will not say what I'm going to be wearing. I still haven't even revealed the big surprise that we have for you guys, actually.
What is the big surprise?
I don't want to say it. I want to say it a little closer to the day. Maybe I'll reveal it tomorrow or Thursday. I think more like Thursday I want to say it. Say it again. No.
That could be a surprise.
That's not a surprise. It's the that was approved though, right?
I don't know.
It was.
Guys, don't expect the surprise from Johnny because I don't want him to get in trouble.
No, we're not getting in trouble. Like, it was actually pitched and it was actually greenlit by everybody. Yeah.
You know what? I don't know about the surprise.
Okay. Then it's going to be a really great surprise. This surprise is only going to benefit live streamers and the netbangers that will not be at Acoustic. Whether you're out of state, I know a couple of you guys are from Texas. We got Bay Area guys, Andrew Valise. That guy's from San Francisco. Texas. I think I even saw some guy from New York. So we're net banging all the way on coast to coast and East Coast.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast. Hey. So I want to say it, but I can't say it yet. Don't kill me. Let me just.
Don't say it. Because I don't even
wait.
feel like this is real.
No, it's definitely real.
Okay, it's real.
We just haven't.
I don't know what it
we just haven't pushed it yet because it's a surprise. I want to surprise you guys. But it's gonna be really sick. It's gonna be really great.
Just so you know, Ali will be here tomorrow
Is she?
broadcasting from home.
Oh, she's gonna be broadcasting from home?
Because Justin, the engineer, did figure something out for her to do that. We just couldn't do it last minute yesterday because she told us she was sick late. But we will have our girl, Ali, because let's be honest, Ali is the comedy. We are just the sprinkles. Yes or yes?
You guys want? Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, you're doing your little thingy?
We're doing our little thingy. Do you want to? Oh, you know when to come in. Come on.
No, I want to watch you.
Are you
do
doing
it.
a little thingy?
I want to do it.
Live stream? You want to come?
No, I want to just. I'll sit
Come
on the
on.
floor.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'll sit. No.
KROQ legend Nicole Alvarez coming in, saying hello.
No, I want to see you work.
You want to see us work?
Are they all coming to Acoustic?
They are. Oh wait, what'd you say?
Are you all coming to Acoustic Christmas? Are you all coming to Acoustic Christmas?
Chat, drop a blue heart if you're pulling up to Acoustic Christmas. Show Nicole that you guys are coming. Blue hearts in the chat.
Wait, is anybody not coming that wants to come?
Ooh, wait, are you telling?
I might have 2 extra.
Ooh, on your show today?
Hi. Well, they can DM me on Instagram and I'll get you in.
Oh, subtle plug, bro. She's plugging her Instagram for tickets. Hold on, wait, Nicole, what is your Instagram?
What is it? It's at Nick Alvarez, NICALVAREZ.
Ooh.
So whoever, if somebody like desperately needs to go, DM me and I'll pick one person.
Good luck to the one person.
I'll pick one person.
Damn.
Yes.
Chat. Wow.
And drinks are on me.
Okay, no, I don't know about that part right there.
Why?
You want to get them drinks?
Yeah.
Drinks are on Nicole then. Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
She just dropped her IG. You got to go follow her and message her.
Do you don't drink, do you?
I don't drink. Maybe I'll drink Saturday.
No, you won't.
Maybe I'll have a sip.
No, you won't.
Maybe I'll have a sip.
No, you won't.
Who knows? Maybe at the hotel. I don't know. Wow. That was crazy. So, just an exclusive for the Netbangers. She just dropped some awesome lore for you guys. She's going to have tickets for you if you want. Just go ahead and DM her at NIC Alvarez. NIC Alvarez. And you guys could possibly get a chance to get tickets from her too. So, Netbangers, this is all for you, man. You guys are getting it all right here. Throw some dubs in the chat for that real quick. That was really sick. Dubs in the chat for Nicole. Really, really sick. Lots of stuff for the Netbangers. Again, Saturday, we'll be out there 3 to 5 p.m. We want to see all of you guys there. Netbangers are going to be all in green.
Yeah.
Maybe. If you're not, if it's your first time.
Oh, they're all wearing green?
Yeah, they're
That's
wearing
adorable.
green. Yeah.
Okay.
Chat's pulling up in green.
Okay.
It's going to be good.
So if I see somebody in green, I run and hug them and buy them a drink?
Maybe not all of them, because some of them probably aren't Netbangers and just wearing green sweaters.
Give them a code word.
Give them a code word?
Give them a password. We'll go up to everybody in green. Hold on. This is going to get good. Give him a password.
Password?
So every Netbanger that shows up in green, we're going to ask for the password if you're wearing green. And if they know the password, they get something.
Okay.
Hugs, they get a free drink, they get like a snack, maybe a KROQ shirt, something.
Okay. What's the keyword? What do we want the keyword to be? What should
You
it be?
pick. Let them pick.
Okay. What do you guys want to chat? Drop a word for what you guys want.
Drop some passwords and pick the best one.
Okay. What keyword do you guys want? When we meet you guys out there, it's just the way we kind of identify you guys. Be like, oh yeah, that's a Netbanger. That's a Netbanger. IKEA. Somebody said IKEA. Sweet divots. Sweet div. What's a funny word we say?
No, because I feel like a lot of people say sweet divots.
Sweet divots, right?
So,
should we say sweet divots? What do you think?
No, it has to be something
Inside.
Bang.
Oh, bang gang. Bang gang is the keyword we do say.
Is it? Is that the
Look at
keyword?
everybody's going bang. Oh, who's saying bang gang? Oh, gang bang. No, not gang bang. Bang. Bang.
Oh,
gang.
fellatio salad.
Oh, fellatio salad would be fire. But that'd be weird though. You walking around and there's like a little kid and you're like, fellatio salad. No, don't say that.
Okay.
Let's say Bang Gang. It looks like a majority of you guys chat said Bang Gang, so we're going to go with Bang Gang. And we see you this Saturday at Acoustic, 3 to 5 outside on the concourse, or just walking around the forum. If we're on the floor and we see you.
If you see Nicole.
You see Nicole too, yeah.
What if like.
Run up to me and give me the password.
Only Nicole. Run up to Nicole.
And give me, what's the password?
The password's Bang Gang.
Bang Gang?
That's what everybody's called. That's what chat's called.
Done and done.
Okay, she said
It's
done and done.
guys. Only when you see Nicole. Bang Gang. She's going to hook it up with something. I don't know what it is. And good luck out there, my friend.
If you come see us too, and you're wearing your green and you just know you're a live streamer, you love watching us, drop a Bang Gang. Come up and talk to us. Come on now. We got you. Guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to work on tomorrow's show. You guys take it easy. Head over to the Discord. Follow us on IG at Klein Alley Show. Stream the podcast.
Guys, we have the goal. We want to get to 45K by the end of the year. We're at 43K. Let's do 45K. Next year, 60K.
60K. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share the show too with anybody.
I hate to be this person. We're almost at 1 million. Did you ever see that on YouTube? We're almost at 1 million.
We're almost at 1 million subscribers, guys. Smash that like button, share this video, and hit subscribe.
That's right, bros.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Got it,
all
Cody.
right.
Welcome to our OnlyFans. This has not been as profitable as we thought because apparently the people that are on actual OnlyFans are better looking than we look like, and they also are better speakers than we are.
I tried to do something stupid.
This is why we're making no money on OnlyFans. Hold on.
Hi, welcome to our only. Ow.
God damn. Well, that's why we're here on YouTube, because we don't have what it takes to be on OnlyFans. But if enough people follow this page, you better believe we'll get naked and shove stuff into each other's holes.
Yeah, and if you don't subscribe, we'll probably say something stupid to get canceled anyway.
So either way, all roads lead to OnlyFans eventually. We'll see you there. In the meantime, thanks for checking out this video. You can find our show on KROQ on the radio or wherever you get your podcast. Just search Klein Alley Show.
Honk honk.